light is green. And after quite a bit of a break, we have a fresh session of the Boarside Bunch. Someone is craving a fresh, shiny inspiration, but can they shake off a rust from their memory?
We explored a town. It was utterly empty, but we can't find the lovely little way into the other house.
Into the mic, please.
Oh. Well, let me try moving it, if that's not working.
There we go. That's much better.
Okay, wonderful. So we explored an empty town. There's no evidence of what the heck happened, and we can't get into the one remaining building because apparently we need intelligence. We then proceeded to go try to assist some people who were attacked by some manticores. The manticores ate them, and we killed the manticores, and now we're about to look into the wagon.
You're neglecting that you also inducted a bullywug to the fort.
Yes, there was the bullywog as well.
And Buckthorn had a grand debate with one of the fellows at the fort.
Oh, and the drow poison.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the drow sleep poison.
Yes, of course you do.
I also helped get the bullywug into place. I talked to the person who helped communicate to him.
And you also all failed to pull out a sword.
That was a fake, anyways. Okay.
So they say. I mean, we're not sure.
Yep. But yes, now you are standing among the dead, the slaughtered, the partially eaten, and also just the immense bulk of slowly now rotting offal, organs, muscles, just general meat. Everything but the outsides of a creature piled up high in that tossed over wagon. We're out of initiative. It's up to you.
I'm just gonna sit by this tree and hope it doesn't catch on fire.
Con save.
Oh,
The insides of the carriage were full of
Icky stuff.
rotting meat. And
Yeah, I just
such,
went over.
I
It's
believe,
just
yeah.
full of meat.
Yeah.
But it's amalgamated. It's not separate pieces. It's all one big joined mass. Duncan, something fucking foul is nearby. Like, truly stench-worthy. It's almost shocked you.
is it in the tree?
Doesn't seem like it's in the tree.
Oh. I wonder if it could be one of those horrible giant dead monsters we just killed. Well, peer over
Wait.
the cliff.
Wait, wasn't one of the manticores also infected with something?
This one was sick, I think, over here in the bottom.
That one
But they-
died before you guys killed it.
Didn't one of them throw up? Is it the
Yes,
same one?
this one also did.
I think it would probably be smart to take a look at it.
I suppose we should go look into the wagon. I don't want
Oh.
to.
That's all yours.
I had to put it up there.
I'm gonna get away from this cliff where the smell seems to be.
Holy shit. Hey, Brader, do you want an accurate mouse token? There you go. It's right beside Buckthorn.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of hard to see.
Yep.
Uh,
Just like a
What
mouse.
if you mark it with like a condition? Will the condition marker be bigger than the token?
Yes.
So you keep track
Oh
of
no,
it.
it resizes.
Oh, interesting. Oh, but initially, and then it goes back to small.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, the way you can fix those if you take the PNG image and just put a lot of empty space around them.
We're just fucking about right now.
Yeah.
This is not serious. It's just in my background. It says I get a mouse. I wanted a mouse.
There we go. That's a bit
I-
better. Right, so what is occurring?
I am doing something I'm going to deeply regret, and I look into the wagon.
Give me a wisdom save.
I figured.
It's pretty fucking unnerving. Because there's just enough shapes and implications to recognize that this is not just a mound of amorphous meat. This is the amalgamation of many things that once had form, perhaps voice and personality. You feel like you can see faces in it. And you just realize it's not entirely static.
Oh, guys.
Fire is my thing.
Well, that mouse didn't last long. Give me a dex save. No, I'm not joking.
What is a rat's dex?
I
That's
actually
sick.
did give him. I did give him stats. Give me a second.
Well, I also put in, I put in joke ones, but also with stat lines, pretty much. It's like, they have a 16 or something.
They have a 13. I looked it up.
Yeah. They're shitter than I thought.
Not terrible.
Of course, I was doing an improved version that knew legalese.
That was pretty good. It's original.
Yeah.
Shoot.
He had an AC of 18 due to copyright. Alright. What's the rest of you up to?
Does it still stink over here, away from where the tree and the cliff?
Let's see, where did you go? Can't actually... Oh, there we are. It actually seems a bit stronger now, Donkin. It's really getting at you, but it's also beyond your nose. It's gone further up, and it's just really getting in there.
I'm gonna vigorously blow my nose using a cantrip. Do I have prestidigitation? I do. My nose.
Clean your sinuses.
What is it? Whoa,
All the way in there.
So weird. Oh.
I would want that so badly.
I
could also
wonder if you could have
fireball
fast
my
enough
nose.
fingers, like you shoot a snot rocket and then you press to digitate it while it's in midair.
Be aware of the
Guys.
implications of this. You could also clog someone's sinuses.
You could foul someone's sinuses.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, it would go out of the
God, why is this cantrip
What's
so-
the worst term for it? You could foul their sinuses or soil their sinuses.
It's
Yeah.
soil. I've inhaled a bird on accident one time. And soil's definitely worse.
Hang on. Story time. You inhaled a bird?
No, I feel like while chewing, inhaled. Okay, food. You eat food, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, like,
I haven't made a habit of it.
like I eat I inhale.
Yeah, I might be switched. I definitely have inhaled dirt. Maybe not a bird.
Okay.
Yeah, normally people say, "I'm eating this turkey," not "I'm inhaling a bird."
I'm inhaling a bird.
That was a fucking Dylan Moran's bit in the bit there, where he asked a woman, "Have you ever tasted pheasant?" She said, "I'm not entirely sure." It's like, what does that mean? Was it on a passing car and you just managed to get one lick? How can you not know definitely one way or the other?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Not sure. At some point, it may have graced my tongue. I don't know for sure. I'm not fully
I'm not
aware
sure
of
if
its
I've eaten
of its
pheasant.
place in my life.
I don't think I've eaten pheasant. I could have.
Maybe. Anyway, back to the scene. Yeah, Duncan, you're trying to clear this out, and it is like it's gotten further up into your head now, and you're just a little unsteady on your feet right now.
Desperate measures.
Just up the nose.
I mean,
Just point the
the
finger
worst
right
that
in your
could
ear.
I think I could actually down myself. I probably shouldn't do this.
Yes, you really could. You have 7 HP left. And you've got advantage
Okay, now-
against yourself, after all, because you want it to happen.
He'll light his finger up, but then take it away. But he'll shoot it into the sky out of curiosity. Oh, he would have died.
You would have died, yes.
That's more than half my health.
Well, to be fair, actually, it would have been a straight roll. Because while you have advantage, you would also be making a ranged attack at melee range with someone.
Not true. I wish I could crit on 19.
Anyway, back to the scene. But yeah, you are currently feeling quite muddled for some reason. It's like it's gone beyond a nausea. There's something real fucking weird going on with you right now.
Guys,
I'm gonna
did
say
you know that the meat's moving in here?
it's in my nose.
What do you mean it's in your nose?
I can definitely smell it.
Oh, you smell. Okay, so it didn't physically crawl up your nose.
It feels like it a little bit. I'm gonna sit down here.
If the meat's moving, we should probably torch the wagon.
You say torch, I'll stand back up.
So do we know what's going on with the meat? Maybe we should figure that out before we torch it?
In the meantime, I would like to take a look at the deceased manticore.
In what way, shape, or form?
Try to identify what might have been wrong with it, if it was just a disease that...
Well, it's a case of, are you
might
just going to look it
know.
over, or would you like to try a vivisection?
Mm,
You want to get your
I
hands
mean,
dirty.
first I would like to just look it over. If there's nothing... nothing to be discerned from it, I would like to poke it with my spear, maybe try to cut it open from a bit of a distance.
So first thing you're going to do is poke it with a spear.
Yes.
Something's moving in its gut in response to the poke.
Oh boy.
I wasn't pregnant. Oh no, I feel so bad. Wait, do
Ah,
they lay eggs?
Would you though? I mean, would you?
No, I'm a war criminal.
guys, we have something else moving in here.
They don't lay eggs because they do have milk.
Has Dakin sat down? Is he clearly in
you telling me I
distress?
can milk a
Yeah, he's sitting on the
manticore? Oh,
ground, just
no.
like holding his head.
Hold on, so something's moving in the manticore, and Donkin says something went up his nose?
Oh god, I'm gonna turn into a manticore.
And the cart is moving too?
Yes.
Feels like
I don't
it
think the
is.
fight's over.
Cart have any metal on it?
Yes. Axles.
Can I cast peat metal to try and start a fire because Duncan hasn't lit it on fire
Do not
yet?
set it on fire yet, we don't know what's in it.
Wouldn't really start
I
a
don't
fire.
want to know. It's moving.
We
Get
need
rid of
to
it.
know what's in it.
It can't be good, whatever
I'm
it
gonna,
is.
I'm
I
gonna
know,
collect
that's
my
why we need to know
third
what it
Rena
is.
character.
I live.
Yeah, why is she fighting this so hard?
We need to know what it is so that we can kill it later.
We could just kill it now.
If
Thanks,
we
bud.
kill it now, we don't have to kill it later. And if
Yeah.
we do kill it now, we know how to kill it later.
Listen to the fire idiot.
I've missed this
We
party.
need to.
I go over to Dakin's like, you missed your nose with the fire. Do you need help? And cure wounds.
You
I'm not bleeding so much now. That is very nice.
just lightly put a furry finger against one of the nostrils. Boop.
This is about as close to the wagon as I want to get, but
It turns out there's no
That's pretty
cartilage.
close.
His nose just squishes all the way.
Give me a wisdom, Ernace.
Oh shit, that is too close. Damn it.
Well, it's more about looking into it closely.
Yeah, I'll try this. It can't be bad, right?
Well,
Join us.
Burn it. Burn it now.
I will burn things. Hold on. Let me just. I
Faster.
assume the smell is still there, Corvus.
Hmm?
Turning my attention to the voices screaming, burn it. Do I sense anything from the writhing mass of meat cart?
There is no celestial, fiend, or undead. Wait, this doesn't include Fae? Okay.
No.
That is also not included.
Weird.
Yeah. No, there's no sign of undead.
Can we be friends?
Just remember, he will become an enemy afterwards.
I don't know. Can we?
I think it already is. Well,
You
maybe
are-
not. It
you are-
could be, not everything is inherently evil.
Well, no, it just says a creature prone to violence might attack you. Prone to violence, I think, covers most of his party.
Yeah, it's adventurers as a whole.
What, who are you casting friends on? The meat? What?
It wants me to join it. No,
Actually, not a bad idea.
You cast that on the meat?
no, I don't. That sounds like a bad idea.
Oh, you should cast it on the meat.
Do you cast it on the meat?
Fine, just because Pan's egging me on, I'll cast friends on the meat.
Oh, I could have used detect magic. I should have done that before that. Oops. Do it
Rainy,
now.
Ernace in particular, there's a ripple through the surface of the meat.
There's a ripple, guys.
You should probably back away from it.
Do you want to go in and see?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
why don't
catch-
you get closer? Put your face nice and close.
We're gonna set it on fire.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's not very friendly.
I got this, guys. I'll cast Scorching Ray. Everyone line up.
Ah.
Does Culture actually catch things on fire?
So,
Is that part of this?
No, actually.
Ernest is learning this. Future reference: if you want something done, do
Burn
something
it yourself.
stupid. No, it's just
If you want something done, set it on fucking fire.
no, it's just like she didn't want me to set it on fire. The minute I cast friends on it, she's like, "Okay, now you can set it on fire." Like, what?
You're not allowed to have friends outside the group, Ernest.
Yeah, what kind of behavior are you trying to reinforce here?
This is
It's
your
actu-
social circle. It goes no further.
It's actually the Bell the cat. Everyone is quick to suggest an idea, but you got to do it. Let's see. Do I have torches?
Well, I mean, all I had was heat metal. I mean, I guess I could try to heat the axles and stuff.
that would just
but,
scorch the
No.
wood, though.
but yeah, it doesn't really start a fire. So I can't.
Like,
do it, on my
it would
own.
not be hard for you to have to start a fire, considering there is a lot of broken wood around you. But it's just a case of,
Yeah.
is there anything else you'd like to do while doing this?
No, I think we should burn it. What are we waiting for?
Is there
gonna use
any sort of
pyrotechnics.
containers and stuff that isn't part of the meat that
No.
we might salvage to figure out
Okay,
what's going on?
never mind. I thought she was looking for a container to put some of the meat in for later.
No!
Just enough to talk to vent my problems on.
Look, you can go and investigate the manticore corpse that's still moving with the meat it ate inside of it.
Should
I-
we
I
find
don't-
something
happy.
first?
I don't want to investigate the meat. I just wanted to see if there's anything
She's
other than
being a
meat.
klepto.
Wait, I haven't actually. There's another. The one in the Manticore. We could just. That's a smaller sample size. We could murder that one first, just to be sure.
No, I say we murder the big wagon first because
Yeah.
there's more of it. And more
Task
reason
at
to set it on
hand, time.
fire.
Daylight's burning, guys. Come on, literally,
Guys, we
and we
need to
should be
figure out
too.
who sent this big old thing of haunted meat.
Are you
Zarina,
willing to go in to find out?
I'm not going into it. However, I want to see if there's anything along the sides that possibly,
Zarina, Fern is waving her hand for you to come closer.
Yes.
Could you hold my hair back?
Oh, of course.
It's a little overwhelming for her, and you stand back to be beyond the splash zone.
Sudden storm. Look at it close. Look at it quick, and then we burn it.
Okay, so I'm
Oh
investigating
fuck,
the.
that's right. I called her Rainy. Nah, it's Subtle Storm. That's right. Bleh. Too many cats. Too many fucking cats.
You know,
Yeah,
I
we've
was
been
thinking about playing it Tabaxi.
Sure,
can
why
make-
not?
I
They
could've
make up
made a
most of the
second
population of
Tabaxi.
Boarside by now. You can all just be one happy family. One of you plays Garfield's mom.
Yeah, we're breeding
Please.
faster than the rabbits. Buckthorn, keep up.
Please, now.
He's been trying. You haven't talked to the ladies of the village.
There we
Nice.
go.
Should actually burning the cart, good idea. But should we try to drag the Manticore corpse onto the cart so it burns all at once?
Oh yes, let's give it more meat.
Do I find anything by looking around the cart for anything?
Hang on. So, afternoon nap. You have poked it, there has been movement, and a convoluted discussion is going on beside you. Have you done anything more? Do you wish to do more?
Mostly I've been keeping an eye on it. Now, would you allow to use the Eldritch Blast drag on a corpse?
Technically no. But I'll allow it. It's just a case of it might not remain intact. You are whacking it with force.
Yeah, basically as a way to drag it over without actually having to get close to it.
I mean, you feel you'd probably
Alternatively-
have better luck if you just use your spear.
I do have Tensor's floating
Yeah.
disc.
Rules is written,
What?
it wouldn't, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
If you just yank
Yes,
it upwards, it
rule of
landed on top of
cool.
the disc.
Wait, why do I not have... I should have bought a net. Why do I not have a net? A fishing net?
Because nets are shite.
Yes, but it makes sense as a fisherman to have a net.
You hear
Oh,
the
you're-
voice of a gnome. Your nets are shite.
They
Well,
are.
you're either going to be a rod fisher or a net fisher. Usually you're not both.
Yeah.
Johnny exclusively
Yeah.
goes for the rod, as you all know.
Unless you're just trying to depopulate the river and poach for it.
Next you're going to
That's
want
fine.
traps.
I guess I'll use a rope to kind of drag it over there. Wrap it around its neck. and
You
drag
quickly
it over to the
realize
cart.
you may need someone's assistance with it, just from the bulk.
Just the
Alright.
image of an actual like house-sized cat
Like-
trying to drag a manticore is so funny.
Yeah, like just
Let's.
one person trying to drag this is a bit tricky.
Yeah, like I thought.
Cat bit off more than I
Alright.
could chew.
Like,
I
what
guess-
size is this cat?
Oh, he's a person size.
Okay.
Yeah, I
As
guess.
a
It's just a
tobacco-
token. There's a
I mean,
I
if you
guess I would have to ask either Xarina or Buckthorn.
I mean, if we want
Ernest
to, we,
can do it.
I have a positive strength modifier.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to get into it, why not? Let's establish in our minds the height levels of a party. Let's sound off here. Zarina,
Yes.
are you Amazonian or petite?
I'm fairly buff.
No, I just mean height wise. What are we looking at here?
Amazonian.
We're looking like 6 foot something.
Yep.
Ernest.
3'7", like 3.5 feet tall. Yeah.
Buckthorn.
4 feet 5 with the ears. My eyes are down here.
Duncan on the floor.
Stupidly tall, like 6'7", just ridiculous.
But too thin.
Yeah, like his strength modifier is only positive because there's so much more room
Yeah.
for
How much
muscle.
do
He's
you
still very
weigh?
wiry.
That's, yeah. I need.
He's like an NBA player, you know. There's some strength there, but he's very wiry.
Oh, he's Yao Ming. Okay.
Plus lots of fire.
He's so large, he's a twinkle, not a twink.
Oh.
Subtle storm.
6'6".
Very tall. Okay, so we have 2 very tall women. Fern is
Yeah,
just
wow,
a mere.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
Storm was that tall.
Fern is a very normal 5'8". And
So if I'm
afternoon
ever
nap.
talking to Storm, I've got to look way up.
Or just stare her right in the kneecap. Afternoon nap, what's your height?
Around 6 feet.
There we go. Normal for a tabaxi.
You're normal.
Well, so is Subtle
Yeah.
Storm, to be fair. They are tall, stringy jungle cats.
Yeah, this is true.
And I have magic blood.
Yeah, you're just ridiculous looking.
Alright.
It's like...
Nah.
No, it's just a remark on, whenever we have a group picture, it'll be a case of one of you looks in the wrong aspect ratio. Duncan should be in 4x3, the rest, or 16x9. The rest of you are in 4x3.
That's why he's a spell user. He stands behind the rest of the army to shoot spells.
And now back to the scene.
Alright, so Xarina, Buckthorn, one of you can help me maybe?
I'd
Get
rather
this to
not
a pla-
touch it, but sure.
I'm alright, you can go on ahead.
Yes. That's why I have that rope. I don't want to touch it either. But I also don't want to burn it in a place where fire might catch on.
Understandable. Just be wary that if we are moving the body, chances are, if it's still capable of movement in there, that might rouse it to anger.
Yeah, I think it's already angry after I poked it.
I don't know. It didn't attack, so.
Yeah, I guess we should be ready to poke it some more.
No.
I mean, if
But-
it comes out.
Yeah, if it comes out. All right, let's drag it over to the wagon, then burn it all.
Oh, yeah. Quick swig of the canteen. And she sits with you, Duncan.
No, I'm not actually a war criminal.
You just play one on TV.
I think
That's a
It-
very smooth pickup line.
He's gonna say that.
Yeah, she begins curling her hair in one of her fingers. That's good to know. No, you just get a blank stare, as you'd fully expect to get from a fucking statement like that.
Yeah.
There's no role needed for you guys, so
Immediately
you just start.
disinterested. She thought you were a bad boy.
You start to haul it. It's a little unsettling because now and again, you have to give it a good jerk, and the mouth flaps a little bit.
Also, a thought occurs. If this one is infected and has eaten the meat, the other ones probably have too. Maybe
There is
just
a
in
good
less
chance.
quantity.
Hey, Ernest, can you go wrangle some cats?
What do I look like?
Ernest, I mean for real, Brader.
Yeah.
To be fair, you did say that in the party with 2 cats.
Yeah, good.
Left. Down the hall, honey. He thought I was joking.
Well, you can't blame him. This is the party with cats.
Yeah.
So while we're hauling this unpleasant mass,
Yes.
have any of the human bodies exhibited weird signs?
Nope.
The
And they
ones
have-
scattered around the cart.
I mean, they have not yet been inspected, but there's been no movement. Except except of course one is doing the foot thing.
Do any of us smell the putrid stench as badly as Dawkins seems to be concerned about, or
Actually, yeah,
frustrated
that's a
about?
good point. Buckfoot or Buckthorn, correction. Why do I keep saying Buckfoot? It's not a character I
Paint
know.
earlier, I don't even-
Like, it's not a
Just-
named character or anything. I don't know.
Bucky's.
I don't know.
But that's like a gopher or an otter, right?
Yep.
Yeah, could be one of his hated rivals. They used to work in a guild together, the Buckfasts. But yeah, Buckthorn's Arena afternoon nap. Give me a con save, a lot of you.
You know, while they're dragging it out, actually, I will cast Detect Magic just to see what I can see around here.
Yeah, you guys pick up on the foulness, but it's not making as big of an impact on you lot. There is something foul here. And it only really occurred for the three of you once you got further south.
So it wasn't around the cart. It's more around here, and it doesn't seem to be from the body of the manticore itself.
It does not seem to be.
It'll probably take them 10 minutes to drag it, right? It's enough time for a ritual. I mean, it's worth doing.
And Fern is going to pop out her healer's kit to give you a little pat down.
Oops.
You get 5 HP back, Duncan.
That's a significant percentage, actually.
It's mainly because she's applying the iodine a bit thick.
Yeah, so that plus the 9 from Cure Wounds earlier. Are you looking okay, or are you still
Yeah.
looking like shit?
Yeah.
I can take one hit from something at some point. That's good enough for a wizard.
The
That's
9
more
was a
than you
big step
deserve.
for him. Yeah. He says this
Actually,
after healing you.
I look about the opposite of how bad I looked before. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so detect magic going. Let's have a
Yes.
gander around at you. Let's see. You currently detect no magic.
unless anybody has magic items on the party, which I don't know.
Only
assume not.
Buckthorn.
Oh, because he has the javelin, right?
Yeah, he is a flower garden.
I thought we were working for the flower garden on Saturdays.
No, we finished.
You didn't get fired officially.
Not fire, just we have no more need of your assistance. Wait until
For
the
the
next
moment.
DLC.
Wow, really puts into light the whole "when you're here, your family."
When you hear your family, yeah, we only have use of you.
I mean, you can always ask her for assistance and other things.
And the
I mean,
smell
Pharaoh
is
with
getting,
things eventually again.
and the smell is lessening for the three of you as you walk further north.
Okay, so I assume we've gotten it sufficiently close to the
Yeah,
pile.
you just chuck that fucking thing in.
I'm questioning the need to be economic with fire as I look over to Dakin. We have a ready source.
To be fair, he is momentary fires.
I mean, burning hands is our best shot, and I can only do that once per day.
And I mean, the idea was to prevent wildfires.
I don't see any bears in this party amongst cats and bunnies.
You are very aware there is indeed a bear somewhere around here,
That walks on 2 feet.
and sometimes 4. It's practically a riddle.
Wears a
He always
hat.
has a cool hat, though.
Oh, but no, he was fired. He's been replaced by some weird anime shit now.
What's
Like
this you're referencing?
Firefox.
Smokey the Bear.
Oh,
I think they
right.
did fire him. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, if you start a forest fire, Smokey the Bear will come for you.
Some town in Japan needs to have Smokey as their official mascot now.
I mean, you were debating with back in the fort if he rode a ball, if he was fully trained in singing.
But do I happen to find anything looking around?
Have you rolled an investigation?
Oh, I
And what is it you are
I had
looking?
to. I'm looking for anything that could be like, anything that's not meat, particularly anything that I can find that might tell us where the heck this came from.
Well, it's more, are you checking boxes, luggage, or bodies?
Boxes, luggage, and bodies. I'm looking for anything.
So greedy. You
Man,
find
anything.
sweet fuck all.
I will hold an action to cast a fire spell in case anything moves.
As we get the manticore onto the pile. Any progress with your cartage charcuterie?
No, I can't find anything. Why don't you give it a shot?
There is something you pick up on, though. 2 of these guys don't have a right hand.
Oh, wait.
These 2.
Why don't 2 of these guys have hands?
Well, they have a
Right
left
hands.
hand. Yeah, they don't have
I
right
know.
hands.
Well, first thing she says is hands, and then she clarifies.
Are they drow?
Are they cut off at the wrist?
One's missing a chunk of forearm, the other just at the wrist, but it does look kind of messy. Still treated, and even capped off with a bit of brass, but...
It's been treated and capped off, so this isn't the manticores.
This happened at least a few months ago.
I believe being dead is a greater concern than having lost his hand.
Where the fuck did you pull out months ago?
Made it up?
Good.
Well, I'm sure we can find his hand. Returning it to him won't improve his condition.
Well, more the question is, why are 2 of them missing the right hand specifically?
Camaraderie.
That's a bit of a weird detail.
Maybe there were no horses and they both just pushed alongside the other side of the cart?
I find peer pressure can be a strong influence.
Not like that, no.
Yeah, makes you do war crimes even.
Speaking of strong influence, there was something absolutely foul to the south.
Ah, you smelled it too. That's where it's coming from.
Well, here, let's trade off.
yeah,
Why don't
it's-
you try checking the bodies and things, and then I'll check what's down south.
Fern does look a little awkward as she glances at the bush and goes, yeah, it's just to the south.
Did I set it on fire?
No.
Maybe later?
Maybe.
No.
Let's not call that out yet.
You still have the cart to set on fire once we're done with it. Don't worry.
Okay, fair enough.
Just like how he's cast Detect Magic and not fucking moved.
I'm still thinking. I mean, what else do I actually want to hit?
I make a.
I guess down south, yeah.
I
I'm
make a
already fucking up.
circuit around.
Yes, would you like to do some sort of investigation, Buckthorn?
Yeah, around this side. Do any of the other bodies have strange
Mutilation.
lackings of arms and legs, or
No,
heads,
actually.
or torsos?
They seem pretty much intact. Kind of rough-looking fuckers, like you... These are the guys you would scrutinize quite harshly being a paladin. They look like they come from rough backgrounds. Their eyes are too close together, their forehead's a bit sloped. You do phrenology, right?
Yeah, their heads are not rabbit-shaped at all. They must
Exactly.
be
It's all
ill
kinds of
intent.
flaws. Ears are too small and orientated wrong. Obviously, criminal intent. So we have Zarina... Where the fuck did... Oh. Anyone exploring further south?
South seems to be the direction to going.
Yep. I'm going along. I should probably move my token.
Is there any other similarities between the 2 missing the right hand? Such as a tire that looks roughly the same.
They all do, all of them, have the same kind of sort of nondescript traveler attire. They've got leather armor. They have dark colors on them.
I hopefully call out, they both have legs.
Yeah, you're not finding a whole lot, but again, it's just that is kind of odd and distinct.
Could this be related to the weather crest thing?
Yes, hang on, I will point out it. As you get to the fall of the cliff edge, you do see something that is fucking distinct.
Ah, it has a token.
It is a humanoid form, lacking all features of the face and most of the bodily, like, it's got no nipples for one thing. It's been censored horrifically. It's laying there. The grass around it is decayed, brown, sludgy. You can see that one of its legs has been chewed off, and it just lays there. But the chest is very slightly moving.
Guys?
Yeah, set it on fire?
What is this?
Stick your face in it, and then we'll set it on fire. That seems to be what we're doing here.
I am not sticking my face in that. Just look at it.
What kind
from
of
a
cat are
distance like
you?
I am.
I don't like it.
The chest is moving.
Does it
Then
have ears?
No. It has no eyes nor mouth. Or, well, it has a mouth. It has no nose, correction. It doesn't even seem to have the lumps for that bit. Let's resize it a bit just to give people a good view. There we go. Isn't it friendly?
I mean, at least it has a mouth so it can scream.
Yeah.
You should cast friends on it.
Yeah, I don't think that thing is friendly.
No, it's not.
It possibly is. It has not the
It
ears
will
to
have
be
to be.
troubled.
That's the power of friendship.
All right, Anas. You go.
Are you sure?
Make it your friend.
Being unable to hear your songs, you will become fast friends. I am sure of it.
Are we being serious right now?
No, Ernest, we're not.
Because I'll do it.
No, it's injured, Ernest. It can't really do anything.
I'll make friends for you.
It does seem to be in distress.
I'll socially
And
network.
As yet, not attacking us. I will go to its aid.
Okay, Buckthorn.
I'll hold an action to support him if he gets attacked with
How
Yeah, I'm holding a
now.
psychic blade now, ready just in case.
How sheer is this like a cliff or a rise? I'm not sure from the map.
Yeah, it's a fall, but, it's an easy one to get up and down. Easier if you use the standing stones to hop back up again.
I just
Boing.
slide down.
Yeah, you just slide down, no issue.
And lay on hands. Let's give it 10 HP.
Oh, you touch it, do you?
There's Mickey Mouse right next to it. It has to be friendly.
Yeah.
I heal it
You do.
Oh,
because
shit,
it is injured.
You heal it, and it in fact opens its jaw, sits up to greet you, and then tries to bite you. So that's initiative very quickly.
Woo! Look
Oh,
at them
wow.
numbers.
Yeah, that's from the previous fight. There we go.
Yeah, it was still full.
So,
Hate having to select
do
a
our
token.
held actions?
It's all right.
go
I can just add your turn there, and then you can pipe it in.
Do we get our held actions?
You will, because how much did you put into it, Buckthorn?
10 HP.
Mm-hmm. So we'll get to see if it survives. You have disadvantage on the attack because it is currently prone.
Again. Wow, I still hit.
You still hit.
Bob.
It's quite impressive. It's still alive.
Oh,
I can't set it on fire.
What's the grumble for?
Do I really have to explain it?
it's the why did we do this?
Hey, it's the cause of science. He just has to write it down afterwards.
True.
We fucked around. We are currently finding out.
Buckthorn, you were able to react before it gets a chance to sink its teeth into you. You've seen it
Huh?
take that illusory blade and also a firebolt against it. Those scorch marks are there.
Yes.
And you know you didn't put that much into it, but it's still there, rising.
Calm yourself, friend. And a stab it.
Advantage. Nice.
Hey,
Doesn't need it.
Oh.
Nice.
And you, as
Highs
if,
and lows.
as
The
if you
duality
pressed,
of dice.
as if you pressed Control Z, you undo the mistake by pinning it back to the floor. It is now immobile. It does not get up. It does not struggle against your point.
I back off. Return. I leave it pierced with the pike and climb back up the side of the cliff there.
Mm-hmm.
Do we hit
Yes.
it again?
Don't know. He's being quite unfriendly. Have any of you encountered someone such as this?
No.
This is a
No.
monster.
Surely not.
I
It
mean,
has a face, sort of.
roll some arcanas or history for anyone who's proficient in either.
Yeah, I'm finally one character proficient in Arcana.
What, Gunther wasn't?
Maybe he was, but not likely. Oh, that might have just come with Bard. He was a liar and a performer, though.
Duncan, you're a little bit traveled and exotic yourself. It looks a little bit like some pictures you've seen of doppelgangers in their natural form. But not quite. I mean, they at least had eyes. They usually didn't have a mouth. It's kind of the inverse there, but the smoothness and the unformed nature of a lot of its features. Then it's got those gangly-ass claws, too. So that's the only thing you could think of that's equivalent. And you have heard of some creatures from the Shadowfell that get spat back out that have been almost completely eroded physically. But they're more of the undead, rotted type. This one just seems foul.
Is it the source of the stench?
Yeah, it did appear to be so. It got worse whenever you stabbed it, but, you know, you're tough.
The rotting grass kind of. There's some sort of, I don't know, maybe necromancy going on, something like that. I'm not sure.
I will say, your divine sense did not pick up any undead.
I mean, it could be some weird science experiment. There wasn't there a guy a while back with pumpkins and some shit.
The weather crest.
Ah, yeah, if you read Miss, oh, I can't remember now. Let me just scroll down to cheat. She should know the surname. Yeah. Of Miss Marshwaven's novels.
Yeah, she's a local, right? Yeah.
Well, she's
Well,
local to
we
your
also
town,
know
yeah.
the people who, did it. Yeah.
I'm new in
We
town,
know
like I
these
said.
people.
Sad to think that this could be an afflicted innocent.
Well, what's done is done now. You think it's gonna move again?
It could.
I mean, it's kind of stuck at
Let's
least.
hope
but...
not.
2 hours later.
You gotta poke it with a different stick.
Sure.
So, Bernice, you were thinking of making it your friend, right?
I mean, now it can't really turn you down, so net neutral.
No, but it should be happy it doesn't have eyes, so it can't see how ugly it is.
One.
It jolts.
Are you not 2d4 at this level?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, do I need to fix that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. But the body convulses.
Oh god, it's moving again
It's
like that
still
meme.
alive.
Light it on fire, light it on fire.
At disadvantage is prone.
Eh,
You hit.
eh.
The noises. Is that your verbal component? Yes. I was very young when I came up with the spell. I didn't write mine in a fancy book. I had to make it up.
It just works sometimes, I guess.
You stab and scorch.
I'm gonna go set the card on fire now.
Thank you.
Burning
Somebody
hands should
check the
work for that.
pockets first. Check the
No!
pockets first.
Fuck
No,
no.
what?
We need to know where these came from.
Just check the luggage.
What, you
It's
think
right there on the
it's,
ground.
it's a card-carrying
You
member
check it.
of
I
the...
tried. I didn't find anything.
She's not talking
my
about that
God.
thing. She's talking about the dead guys.
Yeah.
This thing only has one pocket. Its mouth. You hope.
Wonder what it
Food has
eats.
to come out somewhere.
Does it? Maybe not.
I mean, it could come back out the mouth. I don't know.
True.
Mm-hmm. Vern just gives
Check
you
the
a little
luggage
bit of a
and
tired
things.
look, Serena, when you walk up. You all don't speak very nice to each other.
It's just we found manticores. They look kind of sick. They've been eaten out of the cart. We look in the cart. There's moving flesh. I just
I know,
You
it's
know,
a very weird, unpleasant moment.
yeah, it's very weird, but at the same time, we should burn it and move on.
We need to find out where it came from.
I'll-
Do you
I'll-
want more of them?
Before I burn it, I'll grab some of the luggage and I'll chuck it away from the fire so it doesn't burn. We can check for addresses.
And the people.
I'm not gonna chuck people. I'm not checking any pockets. I'm an upstanding soldier who isn't in the army anymore.
They're dead. I'm not saying steal their things. I'm just
Upstanding
saying.
soldier, war crimes division. Which is it, man?
Robbery is not a war crime.
Looting is, though, semantics.
Has the form down below stopped moving?
It does seem so, yes.
I tentatively descend again to retrieve my pike.
As you pull on it,
Can't you just call it back to you?
as you
No,
pull,
only
Yes,
if it's
javelin.
the javelin. Yeah.
yeah, as you
Oh,
pull on it, you
javelin,
realize
okay, you use-
it is healed around the pike, so you have to pull against scabs, against flesh that has latched on. It comes clean.
Leg- Is the leg regrowing?
No. And once he's pulled the pike out, the hole is still there.
Donkin.
I'm trying to steal. Yes, what is it?
No, fire.
Fire?
Make it fire.
Should I do a bigger?
Make
no,
it
I'll save the
fire.
big fire. Toggle
It's
disadvantage.
healing.
Oh, so I'll aim for the chest.
Just remind now of freelancers should die. They go on fire. Your shot goes wide.
Okay,
How
I'll
do
lay
you-
prone and aim for the chest.
How did you miss that?
He's a little panicked.
I didn't get my tripod set up. Okay, you need to get everything set up. And I guess it's a bipod because I use my elbows.
Needs to put your headband on so the sweat
Oh
doesn't
shit!
get...
Let's fucking go!
Burning his
I told you
20
it was
so
a
early, I
bipod.
love it.
Not a great crit, but
It's just unmoving as the scorch mark develops on his chest.
I actually hit the ground underneath the chest hole because I'm so accurate.
I'm just digging through my pack for a second here. I
That is
pull out a
a-
torch and light it. I drop it on the creature.
Yeah.
That is a really abysmal damage roll.
There's fire
Double
going on.
20s. You know, with double 20s, I should get the roll damage twice. Take the higher. Would it have been any better just to see? Oh, it would have been so good.
Too bad, though.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. I should have rolled the other 20 instead of the first one.
Well, in the meantime, Nap goes to the other manticore up here and pokes its belly with the spear. See if
It's,
there's moving anything inside there too.
nothing moves, but it's very dense. Very taut.
Okay. Let's poke it open.
There is just so much chunks and pieces and mulched up bits along with a good old shower of acid.
Ah,
It
Lovely.
too much.
but none of the chunks are moving.
Doesn't seem so after a quick observation.
Alright. I guess this one has just eaten people then, rather than the stuff inside the cart.
Well, there were also horses that were pulling it.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And if you notice, those bodies are not here.
Yeah.
All
Seems
right.
reasonable to assume that this one is not infected then.
So
Let's go back to the thing.
So who's checking pockets? Who is shaking down the corpses?
I guess I will be.
Duncan also seems to be
Wow,
next to one.
Rena didn't jump at the chance.
She's already failed.
I failed.
She's
okay.
yeah. Subtle Storm is a little too shaken by the meat.
I'm not getting any closer.
So one
Why
of
is
you
it not
two,
on fire yet?
yeah, Donkin's Arena. One of you gets advantage.
I think you have the higher investigation than I do.
Actually, I am proficient too, so I should probably go for that.
Yes.
Yeah, not as high as it should be, but still.
Very good.
Yeah.
You start to shake them down a bit. I mean, there's an efficiency to certain things, like you manage to scrape together. I'll just type it in. Total of 33 gold and 20 silver.
Well, that's good.
We split that evenly. Let's see.
Most of them are in the big, flat, slightly larger than normal Raxian Val discs. Their coinage is larger than just normal Forgotten Realm stuff.
All right, so it's local coinage.
And a few also have a few elements of, looks like scorpions, looks like desert suns. At a guess, you'd figure duration, considering the neighboring kingdom.
All right, so from Jurat.
And a couple are just like the weird square tokens that you've seen from people on the coast.
And from the coast.
You also find several pieces of ornate wood. They're thin, they're cylindrical, kind of like a handle. And you found them on this corpse. But there's only like enough to make up a couple of inches if you try to piece them together, but they don't go together. They're quite cracked and blackened as well. But for some reason he was carrying them in his pocket. And then Duncan, you decide, you know what? I'm gonna take his fucking boots.
Hmm.
And from them comes a note.
Ah, footnote.
Oh god.
Uh,
Thank you, boot note.
can I involuntarily take some psychic damage from that?
I mean, you can inflict psychic damage upon Donkin. You do have that spell. Find more Whispernay. What the fuck is a Whispernay?
I
If
know
the
that.
horse is... Oh, yeah, what is it?
Oh, it's a type of wood. It's used a lot by the Fuggle clumps for magical wands, some enchanted rods, and furniture too.
Well, very useful stuff.
Oh yeah, it's really well guarded. Like if a woodsman knows where to find Whispernay, he won't tell anyone. He'll charge to go bring you some, but he'll never let you follow.
Understandable. It sounds like it's mainly used for magical construction.
Hmm.
Any unique way to harvest it, or it's like a regular tree?
Oh, just a regular tree, yeah. As far as I know, I've never actually seen one, of course. We used to. I mean, there's this old druid sometimes comes to the fort and all, so he used to talk a little bit about it, and that's where I got a little book of facts and stuff that I'm able to teach. But Whispernet, yeah, I've never seen it myself. Sorry, I couldn't identify it that way.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
possible
sorry to
we're
interrupt.
looking at it for all we know. Anyway, yeah. Note says, if the horses aren't struggling, you can add more. So they seem to have quite a haul. Keep that thing in storage or the cargo becomes tainted. Yeah. Standing stones are going again. Fresh tools welcome. And then do not get the passphrase wrong again, dumbass. Fresh rods are at the new pay drop site. Useless pedestal. If the horses aren't struggling, you can add more. Keep that thing in storage, or the cargo becomes tainted. Standing stones are going again. Fresh tools welcome. Do not get the passphrase wrong. Fresh rods are at the new pay drop site. Huh. Useless pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll pass it around.
Yeah, you'll find that in the notes and info folder.
While I'm down here, was there anything to the east?
To the east, there is
Could
nothing
see-
except a watermark from who made the map.
So I will return back up. Does it look like the faceless dude is burning at all with the fire, or is he just kind of there with the fire burning on top of him?
The fire's burning on top of him. It's a case of, kindlings kind of need to spread, but it's definitely burning the flesh. It's not just sitting there untouched.
Is it smelling any worse?
It's unusual is about the only way you can put it. Like, it is still foul, but it's also kind of cooking. But not
Is
in
there,
not in a way that's delectable. It's a weird mix. It's kind of like a burning tire sort of feeling.
If there's any scraps of wood or kindling or whatever abouts,
Yeah, there's loads
I
of twigs
will-
and all you can grab up to throw on
yeah,
them.
I start gathering some up to gift it to the body. It looks like it needs more.
I'm sure there's some Fey language thing for sending this off. You're just, burning him up before the winter seasons come. So that the Unseelie will not find him. We do this to Oberon every time.
Oh, that's my favorite frame.
Really? Loser.
One of them. Okay, one of the. Varric's such a good skin.
Freyark is pretty good. It did finally fix
God,
Oberon.
I have no frame of reference for this, and you guys are just like, wow, that one sucks.
Funny
It's a
you
cool
say
looking
frame.
robot.
It happens to be Warframe.
I know Excalibur, and that's about it.
You should hop back on. I think it's cross-platform now.
Only with Xbox, I think.
I think
Anyway.
Switch as well. Anyway, yeah.
That's what you find. Damn it, how long does Detect Magic go for?
10 minutes concentration.
Yeah, I mean, a few things were happening, but I'll give you the benefit of it. There is a magical signature in this barrel.
Ah, that's some cargo we should roll. Is it burst or is it still a whole barrel?
It's still sealed for purposes of this.
Okay. I'll roll that away from the fire then. I'll gather around the party. Everybody, we do have some magic cargo here, guys.
I hold up the note.
Well, yeah, but I found it.
I point to the barrel, then I point to the line to keep that thing in storage.
So yeah, it's maybe we shouldn't open it.
It could also be that the cargo they meant was the body.
Yeah, whatever that. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know.
the meat.
The cargo is pretty darn tainted.
But if they were talking
Oh.
about the wood, I mean, can wood turn into flesh? Is that a thing that happens?
In old editions, yes.
Yes.
Vaguely transmutation, although it's never been proven.
Yeah, druids
At least
can
I
do
don't
it.
think it
It's
has.
never been proven magic is real.
No, I'm pretty sure druids can do that.
Oh,
they
that
have
that is just legit a thing people can do. Okay.
Yeah, bark
bark
skin.
skin.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it transports it one way and then back.
Oh,
basically,
wood.
right?
Okay, just wood. I was thinking like transmutation, like,
Can I
like
turn
some
a
people
2x4
just pumping
into
out
flesh?
gold, you know.
I toss some sticks, and they are now snakes.
Fucking druids, man.
You just stole those snakes from somewhere else.
That reminds me of some fun old magic
I want
items.
to play
I
a
had.
druid that's just really good at sleight of hand.
Like, imagine it's like transportation. So somewhere there's someone gathering sticks and suddenly snakes in his hands, and vice versa.
Oh God.
It's like some guy running a pet store with all those snakes just disappearing and turning into wood.
We did that as a few jokes for both the Hat of Vermin. So every time that Mal Gurn summoned a rat, a frog, or a bat,
the rat.
it was pulling it from somewhere else in the world, which included one he pulled out of a hat which had a nice red bow on it. And then we thought of the same thing for the conch of seagulls back in Price of Knowledge, where It's not making them, it's just summoning one from somewhere else, and it's fucking panic because it doesn't go back.
Yeah.
Unlike if I had a
it
vermin,
is
it's just
here now.
summoned and now it's here.
Kind
I
of
like to
like
imagine-
Buckthorn, right? He was just pulled out of a hat. On the
Mhm.
Whoop.
I like to imagine it had a vermin. It's all across the world and realms, different rats. But seagull, it's just one giant seagull island.
Just the same seagull.
A flock of them.
He can never get away until he dies and is replaced by another.
You can run so far away, but you can never get away.
The fifth time we summon him, he's just got that look of, all right, I'm here now. What do you want?
Walking on the
But yes, we have a barrel with something magical in it. We have the effluence coming out of a manticore. And a corpse of it is being slowly built into a pyre.
Yes, I've finished my work and climbed back up.
You hear the reassuring crackling.
If someone keep an eye on that thing just in case.
Well, cattle bread seems to be watching. So.
We've got a barrel with a prize in it, perhaps, or something dangerous. It's some manner of surprise mechanic.
like a
I hope
box
it's
of Cracker
gold when I
Jacks,
open it up.
fries inside. Yeah.
You
Shall
know,
we open the box?
you know something magical
It's
is
the
in
forbidden
there.
No.
Kinder egg.
Well, let's all gather around in case it's hostile.
The forbidden Kinder egg.
It's possible this is illegal everywhere instead of just the USA.
I was about to say, literally all Kinder eggs are forbidden.
The problem is, in the realms in Boarside, it's literal. This is not an egg for children. This is a children egg.
Oh.
Just like Pokemon.
It's going to be weird when you have a picnic as the Boarside Bunch and the two cats somehow make an egg. No one saw it happen, but now
Pokemon
there's just
now,
one sitting
like-
in the basket.
Just everything from eggs. Yeah.
It's just simpler, you know?
While Ernest tries to balance his sandwich.
So you gather around the barrel. Does everyone agree to this?
I will.
I'm
Keep a
not going to
distance.
answer that. That sounds like a loaded question.
You have
Keep
to
it in
answer
earshot.
that.
I will not. I will still be moving the bodies we have looted onto the soon-to-be wagon pyre.
I will
I-
be somewhat disappointed that someone I did not see made a mess of that manicore and spilled it all over the place.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought we were stacking these things.
I'm gathering, since Ernest isn't that strong, he is gathering kindling or something so we can start the pyre.
Do any of the bodies get tossed into the flesh?
No.
It's just on the like axles
We're
on
not
top.
that
Yeah.
dumb.
It's not about dumb, it's just about convenience. That's inside. That's where you're going to start the fire, right?
Well, I'm going to be outside when I start the fire.
But it's always been burning. That's
Since the
world's-
world was turning.
Yes.
It just looks like Donkin and Subtle Storm are at the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which barrel? Where?
The
I
one
don't-
with the magic in it.
There's
Okay,
I
we
a-
see
can roll it
neither of
somewhere
them
else.
at it.
We can put it anywhere we want, basically.
Yeah, let's move it away
there.
from the cart.
And I think what into this clearing over here by the tree, maybe.
All right, then. That's where you go to. Fern will assist with loading up the cart.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand a way back and try to open it with Mage Hand first.
It's...
Yeah, I was about to say we could use our mage hands to open the barrel.
No, you can't.
Oh.
There's a thing called nails.
Mage High Five.
If you had a hammer to give your mage hand, it might help, but they're still pretty weak.
Yeah.
Even two of them?
Yeah, they're only strength 2. Or 4.
They can only carry like
They're-
what,
yeah.
like a pound or two.
Yeah,
That's
they're
not very
really
much.
weak.
Whose pack might contain a crowbar? I have a scholar's pack, so not me. Which pack has the crowbar in it? Explorers?
Engineers, I think.
Engineer? Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
I think. It's alright.
Anyone bring a crowbar?
Vern has you covered.
Well, I probably am still gonna have to use my own hands for this, so everybody stand back in case you weren't already.
As you grab hold of the pry bar, it's polished. It's scented. It's got a lavender scent to it.
You know, when I'm done, I'll make sure to press the digitate so it's just as good when I return it.
Like, this is a really
But
nice
instead of
pry
lavender,
bar.
I'll do like a slight, like just a pleasant smoky scent, like off of a fire.
It's just as you're holding, you realize this is a really nice pry bar. Like, the other pry bars would look at this pry bar with envy.
Oh yeah, clearly, is it been used at all? Can I tell?
You look at it, it's hard to tell, but you do see a nice dwarven stamp on it.
Oh, it's a nice crowbar.
Alright, you pry it open. Doesn't need a check. It's just, you'd need more than just the leverage of your mage hands.
Yeah.
And inside you see sawdust. Lot of sawdust. Right to the brim.
I mean, the wood could be shipped as sawdust if it's magical, maybe? Or is there something in here, do you think? Like, buried?
He's talking to the
Maybe.
cat.
I know. I was just thinking about what he said.
Yeah. We all do.
You really shouldn't, though. It'd be easier if you didn't.
I
So is
helpfully
the
interject. Have you
Is the
tried
sawdust
snorting it?
magical?
The sawdust is
I mean-
not magical. There is a magical object within. Also, what was Buckthorn's suggestion?
I was suggesting that Dawkins snort it.
It might help the smell in my nose.
Yeah.
No,
is
do
smell
not
so
snort
bad?
it.
Is
You're really grasping onto the chaotic nature of the Fae, yes. I will help you get up here, but also, you should snort that shit.
Oh,
I'm
he had-
thinking if I set it on fire, the ash as I snort it will be fresh.
As Buckthorn just heals himself, there's no way this can be good for me, but I feel great. So what do you do, Duncan? Or Subtle? Or
I do
Buck?
return the crowbar, freshly scented with precious digitation. It's all good.
Yeah, thank you. Anything to help.
That's a nice crowbar. It helped. It's just now open. I'll now obtain the magic item. Should we just dump it out, do you think? I don't want to necessarily reach in there. I could just reach in there.
You could just reach in there.
How about
I
how about
encourage
the
you to
mag-
reach in there. Shut the fuck up. I encourage you to reach in there.
how about the mage hand to try to lift it out?
This is
How
the time
strong
for
is
mage
mage
hand.
hand?
Yes.
It might not be strong enough.
Yeah, it's
we
not
can
strong
always
enough.
check.
It's definitely not strong enough. Put your fucking hands in there. Do it, Duncan.
You
I'll
can't
Both
push
of our
it.
mage
first.
hands are going in to try to lift it up.
Why are you reacting with such cautiousness and such hesitance?
We all know about the Weathercrest incident.
The cart is full of pulsating flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mage hands go in, sifting through the sawdust. You feel that there's something to grab, although it's a little tough because you can't see, but it's easy enough eventually. As you lift it up and you find a snare drum. A fancy-looking
There
snare
names.
drum.
Bernays.
We have a snare drum for you.
You want to play a
Oh.
cursed bongo?
No,
You
Looks
want to play
quite ni-
potentially not a cursed bongo?
I don't. I don't want to touch it.
It does look quite nicely made. It's very much a deep green.
I'll identify it for you.
Yeah, yeah. Good things. A deep green could be. Oh,
And a nice little bronze banding to it. Alright. You identify it.
So when two wizards rub their mage hands together, a drum is born?
It's not a stork, but a barrel that carries the child. Interesting.
Mazel tov. It's an instrumentation. This has 5 charges in it. And hang on, I'm just going to copy paste for simplicity. The charges let you do this. One charge is sleep. You can upcast it to second level only. And for 2 charges, you can cast motivational speech.
I assume it's attunement.
It also has a special move. Yes, it is attunement. Forced March. If it's attuned by someone who's not a bard, but is proficient in the instrument, they get 1 use of it.
Ah, I've seen something similar to that movement one. That's a very nice, handy thing.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice thing. But also notice the second part. You can instead attempt to influence an enemy creature that is bipedal and has a sense of rhythm to move half its movement away from you.
Again, as a reaction.
No, to get away.
Yeah, it is a reaction for them as well. That's just what it uses.
Mm-hmm. Handy.
But it also means they don't provoke opportunity attacks. But it gets them away from you. Or somewhere else. It does not have a
Potentially
provision.
lined up for an AoE.
It, for example, does not have a provision on suicidal actions.
Walk off that cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a forced march, soldier. Is it a snare drum? That's the proper one for a marching one? I can't really remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snare drum. Because my drum can either be a bass drum or a snare drum, depending on how I rotate it.
Okay, good. I'm glad I got it right. Would you also like the name of it?
Yes.
As you explore along it, you see written in a mix of Elvish and Dwarfish, 1 part half, is called the Doldrums. That's why I put you to sleep.
It's a nice pun.
You can tell this was made by a bard, 4 bards.
The double drum bard hits again.
Unfortunately, as they root around the barrel, no drumsticks.
I wonder if mine will work.
You might have to retune them.
Can I just use my hands?
No, it's a joke.
I
Yes,
know,
your sticks will work.
I know. That's why I said it.
It's just hard to tell with Ernest because it just seems the world is against him.
Yes, the world is against me.
Because you're short. It's that weird ass song. I would see the dude who did the Toy Story songs. With the line, short people got no reason to live.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, that shit.
It's funny, though.
A little bit. Alright, guys, so now it's just building the fire.
I will assist in burning the and building the fire.
And you light that fucker up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not
It's
a
Randy
question, it's a
Newman.
statement. Wisdom save, all of you.
Now's the time. Now's the time.
Just make it real quick.
No.
Zarina and Subtle Storm, momentarily you both black out as there is just something akin to a scream in your head. Like, you flicker your eyes open after a few moments and you're able to get back up again, but man, that was disorientating. The rest of you, you get like a piercing pain in the side of your head, but you're able to just sort of push it aside eventually, but it takes a bit. But you two fell down. Also, let's do Fern as well, I guess, for completeness. Oh yeah, she went down as well. But again, it's like a momentary thing. They were on... But it's burning. That's good.
What was that?
It seems to have been a psychic creature, which is pissed off about us setting it on fire.
Something
No regrets.
psionic?
Hopefully
No
not anymore.
regrets.
I don't like it.
I'm usually a font of positivity. I'll admit, that was horrible. That was really nasty.
Maybe we shouldn't have set it on fire?
No,
No.
I'm really glad we did.
Yeah, I agree. It needs to die.
I note down party made for wrong choice. Moving on. We're now on branch C.
Its mother will come for us now.
I mean, you know there is something that will come back for one of you. Donkin.
I hate frogs.
No. Something
No,
got away
frogs
in
are
this
bad.
fight.
Oh.
And you were quite taunting and arrogant with it.
Well, that was the one that could talk.
Yeah.
They all can talk.
Well, they were all kind of a little bit full and sick.
Yeah, except that one. He managed to get away.
Yeah.
It's a shame you're so distinctive looking, even from the air.
Well, there's a little smoke trail. It's like a signal flame everywhere he goes.
What's that orange stain on the map?
I can just now imagine we're walking along and just shouting from the skies. We hear matchstick, and the Manticore comes down.
Duncan, you did it again.
There's a bullywug shaman riding it. There he is! There's Wick Boy!
Yeah. It's perfect.
We're gonna blow you out!
Crazy.
Tiny
Careful,
little
he might
HP
like that.
It'd be so funny. That's the greatest boss fight idea. Just take away one of the characters and then there's no boss fight.
So the fire seems to be burning well.
Yep, really well. It's a horrendous stench though because it's kind of nice, and that's terrible. It's
Just
cooked meat.
look over the edge and check on the thing down there.
Yeah, he's
is it
burning,
away?
blackening, and flaking. There's definitely a lot less mass there now. And the fire is still going.
Okay.
But yeah, you're pretty sure it's not going to get back up again at this point. It's got a massive cavity in the chest, and even the neck is burned through.
So, shall we tend to the rest of this meat?
All that's ablaze too.
Yeah, it's all burning.
Well, okay. I kind of mean
We
it.
ever grab the other manticores though?
Yeah, like there's the two manticores.
Yeah, there's the two manticores.
People's bodies and.
Well, you did chuck the people's bodies on there.
Okay.
So they're handled. Two
We
manticores,
could
not
do
so
smaller
much.
fires for the other manticores at this point.
Later, where was it? What was the nearby town? Oh yeah, you were closer to Meyer Boulders. I really need to just make a map. I really should, just even a simple grid map. Yeah, at this point you're near Meyer Boulders. But just imagine the Meyer Boulders wazoo. Strange occurrence in the plains. Multiple cases of self-combustion. Could you be next? Try our halfling diet to prevent it. Oh, that was all horrible.
Yes.
So, as she brings out her clipboard. That's one ticked off. So where are we going next? We still have the nearby homesteads where there's no smoke. Seems to be quiet there. Um, anywhere else we gotta go?
I think just the homesteads.
Well, wasn't there some place in the letter?
Did the letter say something?
Oh, I mentioned a pickup point.
I
Uh,
believe the useless pedestal must be that place you mentioned, or you took us to.
That would make sense. Can
Unless
we,
there's some other pedestal
I'm
around
thinking
here.
now. No, there's a few anvil. I mean, places you could think of. Oh, the standing stones. I think I know where that could be.
Where?
hmm.
I mean, it's a bit far out, more eastwards. It's kind of pretty close to the border. Not really like a step away, but oh, it had a name for a while. Don't know of any. Trying to remember. I mean, we can walk and talk if we want to go that way, or the homesteads. Then there's the
Let's,
useless,
you know,
and then there's the hero's sword as well. If you want, I'm leaving
Hey,
this up to you.
What do you think the fresh rods are? If that's actually the pay drop site, what would fresh rod be for?
Um, I mean, you could roll Arcana if you want to try to assume, or just make it up.
Fresh rods are clearly used to establish a perimeter outside of which there can be no garlic bread.
Fascinating.
Ah, so they're used
I'm
to
going to
cordon
pretend I
in.
didn't hear that.
They're used to cordon in the Olive Garden.
Why
Your
don't
ear, your
we
family.
why don't we go to the homestead to check on people, because if stuff like this is wandering around, I'm worried about them.
This is where the party should confirm.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is
with the homestead, I imagine the homesteads, it's the same situation as the town we just went through. We're not gonna, I don't know.
well, if there's people there, we could potentially save them. If not, then at least we know they're not there, and we need to start warning other towns.
Well, we should probably warn other towns anyway. One town at least, even though it's still being rebuilt, was nobody's there. How do we warn other towns, actually?
Usually messenger. You send a message with someone to the
Mhm.
town.
From the fort we're serving at, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a little bit tough because of the lack of horses on this side. Along with only a few of us are actually trained with messenger birds. Not many in the actual settlements themselves. Like militia captains don't really pick up on that sort of thing. So it's been a lot of hard footwork. That's why we brought you folk in along with some others.
Wasn't any of these guys who we just burned, right?
I don't recognize any of them. No.
Well, we should probably go try the village then.
Might be more clues if it's like a fresher situation, yeah.
Hearing votes for Homestead and such.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For ease of movement, gather yourselves up all around Fern.
Just say the phrase. You must gather your party before you venture forth.
You can't venture forward without your buddy Superfly.
No,
He'll be pivotal in the upcoming battle.
no, he won't.
No, he wasn't. Got fucking stabbed.
It
Now it is dark as night.
was worse than that. It was awful.
Yeah, he was an active detriment at all times.
I can see 21 HP out of 27 in the dark.
Neat.
I can't see anything but this glowing bar above my head.
You arrive. It is several hours of travel. You have time to settle down for a bit, have a snack, bust out the rations, just look at your hardtack and realize life isn't actually that good. There could be so much better in your life right now, but instead you're holding a hardtack biscuit.
Soak it in water?
There's nothing that can be done for this. People have tried soaking it in ale, covering it in honey. It just exists. And it will persist as well. That's the worst part. But you get to have time to chat, maybe play cards, roll some knuckle bones.
Hmm.
Did the party interact at all? Bird is open for questions, quandaries.
Do you want to clarify to everyone now that I'm not really a war criminal?
I think you should constantly protest that you're not, just so everyone will believe you.
I have
I
to
mean,
prove through
not
actions.
believe you at all.
You have to prove their actions is correct. At this stage of the game, I don't think anybody's going to believe you.
It's not a war crime if it's sanctioned. I'm just saying.
Yes, so Bugfun, why did you actually heal that thing?
It was wounded. It could have
But-
been a witness to what happened.
It didn't have eyes.
A complication, to be sure, but it did have a mouth.
Full of sharp teeth that looked like it was going to eat something.
Says the cat.
Yeah, I was about to. And so do you.
Fair point. But you can't tell me that thing looks...
Looks can be deceiving. I'm not gonna go with the rest of that song.
I mean, look at me. Look at Supplestorm.
Yes,
We
two
don't
small
look like-
cats.
As he looks up at you.
Yeah.
As you're sitting down and he's standing and you're finally at eye level.
Yes, but we don't look like... We look like people who belong here. This thing doesn't look like it belongs into this world, to this place.
That's very prejudicial of you.
You
Yes.
forget that Buckthorn is not of this place either.
Is he not?
He's of the Feywild.
Yes.
I suppose.
Shall I attack all strange-looking non-rabbits that I find? No.
You could.
Cut to a month ago when he did.
Yes. I was quickly disabused of this notion, if I wish to remain here.
There's like 2 elves in Boarside who still have black eyes. One's got a very nasty buck-tooth bite wound.
It's so much harder than it looks like he hits. He hits so hard.
But yes, this thing did definitely not give off friendly vibes. If you know what I'm talking about.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say the manticore bit off part of it, and that's what was moving in its stomach.
It did seem quite resilient.
Indeed. And it
I would suggest next time we maybe try to tie something up like this before you start healing potential dangers.
Oh, we found out interesting information. I mean, a limb lost and it wasn't bleeding out or anything.
It did heal a perfect hole around the pike driven through it.
After it had been put down a second time. That's important to know. It took a proper fire to put it down, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
One
least
can
that-
only hope.
At least Vat did it in. Maybe something else will also work?
I mean, if we just, like, cut off all its limbs, it seems like they weren't regenerating, so it wouldn't be a threat.
It could be like a troll where eventually it would.
Could have been a really funny kind of troll, it's true.
Taking this as a thought experiment, Buckthorn turns to Duncan. If we cut off your limbs, would you still be a threat?
Not my legs, but the arms, yes. I need the arms.
Important information.
I hope not.
Is this how you all talk normally? I thought you all were from the same town.
Yeah.
We're from the same town, but most of us weren't born there.
I thought maybe you'd talked to each other a bit before.
Oh, we do know each other.
Yeah, see him at the bars and whatnot around town, doing work and shit.
Yeah. We are a very dysfunctional family.
Are we?
Oh, that's a rough one. Trying to pull the family card on an untested and unproven party.
I was
Key phrase is unfunctional.
I was merely curious. I was merely curious as to what part of the fire came out from him.
Typically, it's the hands, so that's why I want the hands. Yeah.
If you
I
want,
mean,
I
it's
can
a
give you-
legitimate question. I just hope it never comes up again.
Just an armless, legless torso shooting fire out of its mouth constantly.
Yeah, you could probably use.
That would almost be kind of cooler.
What are the components for the dragon breath spell?
You just gotta spin your tongue around really fast in your mouth.
Gross.
It's like that scene in JoJo.
My God, he made a JoJo's reference. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I watched the first four seasons. It was fun.
Yeah, I got tired after Stardust Crusaders back in the manga. I just felt I was done. Alrighty. Yeah, you pack up your kits. You get the benefits of a short rest, because you kind of needed the rest to feed for a moment. So if you want to roll some hit dice, you can.
I'm topped.
Actually, gonna be okay this time.
And you get any resources back on a short rest.
I think. Do I get one spell level?
Yeah, you got your arcane recovery if you want to use
Yeah,
it, but you only
so-
get that once per day.
Have we short rested already? It's been a while. I think we have, right?
No, this was the wagon was your first encounter.
Okay. Get back.
And you're only really
Fuck it, I'll get back at third level.
you're only really pushing past midday now. But it is hard going, even though you're mainly walking the roads. Still long distance, and it's a lot of flat tilled countryside. There's some little copses of trees now and about, but there's not a lot to distract yourself with beyond, of course, Ernace's drumming.
He has two of them now.
Yeah, one on my front, one on my back. This is gonna be great. He's trying to figure out how he can reach back farther, play both of them at the same time.
Just needs really long drumsticks. You can wiggle them back and forth.
So Ernace, which one of you are you going to teach the bongos?
Oh, hold on, I got an idea. And he pulls out his rat and he puts it on the bongos. And he tries to get it to hop up and down.
I mean, it obeys, but it's also the weight of a rat.
Okay, well, it was good in theory. Nice try, buddy. Back in the pack you go.
Skitters up your arm into the backpack.
Need a heavier rat.
Feed it more.
Yeah.
Give it a
As
knife.
he looks down his own stomach. Yes.
I've got to share.
That's
food.
why it's not heavy. You just eat all the food yourself.
I do. I have pockets full of snacks and stuff I share with it. What are pockets for? For nothing more than more food.
More pockets.
More rats.
Hopefully coin.
We all just got 5, so that's nice.
Eventually, the homesteads do pull into view. A few small rises to go up, some rough-hewn paths, some very clear wagon trails. And, as said, no smoke. There are chimneys that are just empty there. Despite the smoke on the map graphics, of course. Before anyone tries to point it out.
They say where there's smoke, there's fire, but I'm the fire and there's no smoke.
Takes a long drag from pipe. Fuck, man, that was deep.
I guess let's start trying to check doors.
I suppose, Dongan, that's because you're magical.
Yeah, my hair isn't really on fire. I don't think.
Well, I
So,
just mean you've got.
I knock.
Is it?
Can you actually put out that fire on your head?
No, I'm like a Charmander. If you put it out, I die. You don't know what a Charmander is, but that's okay.
That's
You're about to find out. CR12, bitch.
Wow.
Uses a T-Rex stat line.
With a little bit of ancient red dragon.
Just for the layer actions and legendary actions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just start pulling my water skin out from my pack. So,
Can I press doubt that dousing the flame on his head would kill him?
You can choose one way or the other. Or neither.
Or I can just run away.
I absolutely believe him.
It's the curse of the Genasi. You know, it's only the fire Genasi. The other ones have it easy. Water Genasi, they can take baths whenever they want. I have to use sand. I have to use sand for baths. Can you believe that?
Well, that's horrible.
It's the only reason I went to wizard school.
Uh,
Oh,
wants to find sand?
Have we
Well, to
ever
make
seen
sand.
him in the water?
I mean, if your fire goes out, do we have to set your head on fire to revive you then?
You know, interestingly, healing magic also is a kind of a fire magic. I just thought I
Yes,
learned that in school.
It
Interesting.
reignites your life force.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen Duncan go swimming?
Has he been
No.
dunked?
No, I think the closest was at the farm, and he still went across the bridge.
Well, I mean, previously, you have been in the same village for a while.
Yeah.
He takes his baths privately. Thank you very much.
He hasn't gone into the communal bath in.
He does not stink horribly, which may give you all a hint.
He has prestidigitation, though. That could cheat.
Oh yeah, why the fuck would he take a bath? He doesn't take baths.
Well, I thought he might have gone swimming at some point. For, fun.
No, he likes to climb trees and start forest fires on accident.
Mind you, I have heard from the duration guys. Fancy merchants. They have either they do have sand baths, but it's animated. They use minor elemental spirits to move it around them, so it doesn't actually get too coarse or horrible.
I think I am a minor elemental spirit.
I guess I believe him too.
You can choose not to, being that it's just stupid.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like I have to roll deception on this.
you do have passive insight.
Does the elemental
know.
spirit consent?
That's
I'm
all.
not sure.
It's
No.
It's a case of it's so minor, it's not really a sentient force, just an animated one.
Oh, I'm not
So-
that minor.
It doesn't really have that kind of mentality to it. It's kind of like a mage hand that moves on command. You know?
That may make it even worse. Is it prostitution, masturbation, or bestiality?
What?
I mean, it could be all of them.
Having the sand undulate against you to scrub you clean? Unthinkable.
I don't think there's anything like that going on.
Oh, there
Sand
certainly is.
isn't a-
Ignore him. He's trying to pull your leg.
That would really hurt.
I
Pulling
didn't
your
touch
leg?
your leg at all.
He's got big hands. Subtle, you knock the door and it swings open to show a family home. Empty.
Yeah.
With nobody in it.
Shocking.
Nobody in it, but there's bread burning in the oven. Well, correction, burnt in the oven.
Okay.
Fire's out.
Fire is out.
No
That's why there's no
stench,
smoke,
no
actually.
bodies.
We have another ghost town, guys.
No bodies. The stench is of burned bread.
Mm,
Hmm.
and no tracks or blood or dragging in the house.
No.
But the door was unlocked. The door was slightly ajar, right? You just had to push it open.
Basically, it was like set in the frame.
Okay. So they either closed the door behind them or didn't leave through the door.
Ernest, how does your drum work?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
While we're getting ready, I'll throw up another detect magic.
It's
Well, I'm more just thinking, theoretically, couldn't that be used to just march people out of their house?
I mean, yeah, I think so. Can also make you very tired.
Buckthorn, there is something you pick up on with this house. For one thing, the door is smashed quite badly, but also it's got the mark of the enemy, of the encroaching invaders. You see swirling script. You see woodcrafts, some naturally grown and hung up. This is an elven domicile.
The one before me,
Yes.
and it is already smashed open.
Yeah, the door is smashed open.
Well, elves, they probably deserved it.
Rather than call out, I try to look. I glance over to the party, just see if they're aware of me, and then I slowly peek my head in, not trying to announce my presence.
Well, the other places, like in the previous town and now this, were still and empty. There's been a clear struggle here. There is a smashed chair, there is some dried blood on the table. There's a few dented bits of cookware. And it looks like the back window was actually the one burst open. There's definite signs of a struggle here. But no body.
No bodies. These foul creatures seem to have gotten what was coming to them.
Did you find evidence that whoever did this was hurt?
No evidence that they were hurt yet, but if I find them, they will be.
The perpetrators?
Yes.
Perpetrators of what?
Deaswald.
Elvishness.
Buckthorn.
The dreaded Skullatil.
The squirrels. Haha.
That's the nickname for like the wood elves, isn't it?
Yeah, in Witcher, the Scoia'tael, they're the squirrels.
Yep. It also links in with the theme of don't fuck with the squirrels.
But yes, Buckthorn, being angry about elves, seems to be of the opinion that whoever brought this ill upon the town lived here and got what they deserved, but the rest were possibly innocents. We must find these evil elves and punish them for their wickedness.
Buckthorn, they're elves.
Some elves are bad.
I just gesture to the rest of the town, and look what they wrought.
That's not how that works, Buckthorn.
Well, come and take a look at this domicile. It is clearly a hive of villainy. Look at the markings, the signs of a struggle. None that we found elsewhere.
Yes, probably because they resist the charm. Elves resist charm effects.
Sneaky.
So is there any other standout features of this elvish house that might?
I mean,
be
if
a
you want to
clue?
go inside and check through, you can give me an investigate.
Well, I will look. I've made everyone else aware that there is nefarious sylvan things afoot.
Oh, I want to see a dead elf. I'll help. Give an advantage.
Well, you won't see one. There's none there.
Oh, we have to look.
I'm not very good at investigating.
You don't find a whole pile, like, you're not really going to deign into their personal effects. I mean, really, what value is there in an elf's trinkets?
I wouldn't want to, sully myself. I would have to spend hours in purification.
Well, it's a case of the two of you wander around the small shack for a bit, just going in circles until you realize at the door, leaning against it, oh, there's a short sword there. Looks pretty nice.
What a careless elf.
Would you yourself wield a sword that was made by elves?
So, though, it is very specific elves that Buckthorn is
Well,
angry
it's something to
about.
express to him. He doesn't know.
Yes. Well, I guess it's hard to say, what what these elves and the Ilian Bruin, whatever elves, like, are they related? I'm not sure.
I suppose his beef would be more of the Eladrin? Or like fully Fey elves?
It's specifically the ones that brought Sharandar back and basically like displaced their civilization back into the Feywild.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that.
Okay, so the sword that's propped up against the door. Clearly, it did not do the occupants of this house any good.
Indeed, and with a look at it, you might work out why. The hilt is very angular and solid looking. It does have fine detailing on it, but it's all very straight angles.
This is supposed to go on a wall, not on the fucking ground.
This blade does not look elvish.
Wait, angular?
A lot of straight lines.
That sounds dwarven.
Do we know any dwarves? There must be a dwarf somewhere in Boarside.
A polygonal sword.
Funnily enough, there's only been one dwarf in Boarside.
Out of like what, probably around 20 characters now, right?
There's quite a lot in the party, yeah, but this one was a druid, so he wouldn't even use it.
He had done enough.
Well, I can always hit it with another identify. I mean, does it ping detect magic if I set that up and while we're in the building?
You flick that off.
Might as well.
Yes, it is magical.
Sylphessi and thieves alike. They stole the swords from a dwarf.
Or
they bought it?
I mean, okay, what dwarf would sell a sword to an elf?
One who wants
Plenty.
money.
What elf would buy from a dwarf?
I look to Duncan
Plenty.
with newfound appreciation. I was like, clearly, this is the one wise person among you.
Why is it that these parties always bond over racism?
Well, it's
Weird
just
that it
elves,
keeps
man.
happening, huh?
Yeah.
Confident now that it's not a elvish sword, or at least not specifically from specific kind of elf. I pick it up.
After I check the other buildings, I'll hit it with an identify and see what it does. But I will just I will walk around, hit at least the front doors of the other buildings before I identify it. This front door. This front door.
That one's already checked.
I want to hit for magic. We didn't check for magic.
There's no magic in there.
It's probably not going to be too much magic around this town, to be honest. Is this tree magic?
No, but there is a magic signal inside the building. Very small in a drawer.
With the hay roof?
Yep.
Okay, keep that in mind. Knock over this one.
No magic.
Keep moving with the party. Don't want to go too far ahead.
Nothing pinging in there.
No magic bush.
Nah, brah.
I guess it's time to knock on this house.
Give me a deck save, though, Duncan.
Okay.
You fall on your ass. As you look around, you realize you're sitting in a puddle of slippery shit. Like, not shit, but the colloquial. This is like some goo.
Does it smell gross like the other flesh?
Doesn't really
Is it
smell
black
much.
goo?
It's black. It's very slippery. Like, it's not even adhering to your fingers whenever you bring your hand up from it, but it is leaving like a shiny after residue. It doesn't
Crawl my
smell.
way out of here.
But it doesn't smell much of anything. Yeah, you gotta crawl out.
Yeah, guys, we got some goo over here. It's not magical, but it's gooey. Anyone know about goo?
Don't eat it.
Oh, don't touch it.
I did.
He's in it.
Oh.
No, that's the
There's
thing. Like
slime sound.
whenever you clamber out, it's not like it attached to anything. It doesn't even leave a stain.
Has the puddle moved, or is it in the same?
Same
is it
spot.
like if I?
It's really hard to see though, because it's on a
Have
patch
you
of grass,
tried
but
licking it?
it's on a patch of grass and it's like between the blades. It's not smothering it or anything. It's really well camouflaged.
We should try to get a sample. I think I have some vials in my pack. Can I get a vial full of it?
Yeah. It's
Vial of
fucking
strange
hard.
black-
It's really tough because of how slippery the shit is, but you eventually get a little portion for your collection.
Right, so it's not a totally full vial, but enough to run some tests on maybe at some point.
Sure.
Okay, back you. Anyone else want to take a look at it, investigate it? I don't know.
As long as we have a vial, that's all we need. Does it smell?
No? Who wants to check if it tastes?
Not me.
No.
I'm out.
I mean, science?
No.
No, not like any of this.
Subtle Storm, give me a strength save.
Okay.
There is something very tacky clinging to your foot, but you're able to pull yourself away quickly.
What the What?
And as you look down, it really takes some fucking look at it. It even looks like it's covered in dirt, but you can see the print your paw made. And there is another black goo.
Oh,
There's a sticky black goo this time.
oh, here, I'll throw you a vial. Try to get some in there. Also, I meant to ask over, does the black goo actually go to the edge of the house, or is it just like a small puddle on the grass?
Just a small little puddle.
Okay.
I try to get a sample of the sticky black goo.
Strength save. You manage to wrench yourself away from it. It does not want to come apart. And like, it takes some wrenching to get that vial away from it.
It doesn't want to do the thing.
Can we cut a piece of it off, do you think?
Probably.
We might
Oh,
lose
wait,
the dagger.
did I get it in or? Very funny.
Keep trying. I'll feel it when it happens. No, it's a case of like it's too solid of a mass, like it's too cohesive.
Well, why don't I just use one of my psychic blades to try to cut it?
I don't know. Why didn't you?
Funny to see that get stuck.
So I'm gonna try that. Because yeah, it doesn't matter if that gets stuck.
Yeah, you slice a bit.
Okay. Then I put that in the jar.
You've really like it's a case of you are rubbing your finger across the top of the vial to try and get it off. Like
No, here's what I'm using the psychic blade. I let it stick to the psychic blade, put it in, and then disappear the psychic blade.
Okay.
Like magnets.
Yeah, you
How do
got
they
stoppered, but you also have a feeling you might not be able to get this out of the vial.
Yeah,
we can always
we'd
break
have
it
to
open.
break it, yeah.
I mean, I could check if you cut off another piece. I can check if this shit is flammable, just out of curiosity.
Nap, There is nothing under your feet.
I will check for
Okay.
magic over here, though.
Nothing as in a hole.
No, as in there's no goo.
Oh.
You are safe.
Yep.
For now.
Huh.
Well,
I mean,
Do you take a look
Actually-
inside the buildings?
I'm just doing magic job.
yeah. I mean, I was also pondering. Let's see. Do I?
You detect
Yeah,
some magic in that building, Duncan. In one of the rooms.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
Let's see. How does the slime react to cold?
Freezes.
Okay. Is it still sticky?
Nah, it's just very
Resistant?
brittle now.
We can actually break off pieces.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's an easier way to save some in a piece of in a vial.
Question is what it does when it falls again.
But probably the same thing it was doing.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, we're not going to wait around for it to fall, right? We're going to do things.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to continue exploring.
Oh.
I try to step
with-
over the black goo into the house.
No more Magico.
I'll go
Okay.
with Duncan.
I'll tell the party. Actually, we got 2 buildings with magic items in the hay house down south and this one up north. Let's grab those and put them together with the sword. Try to identify everything.
Subtle? Deck save.
Oh boy. Not gonna say it. I might as well have said it.
There is a clang, and you all quickly turn to see Subtle Storm standing in the doorway with a bucket on her head. And some old milk spilling down around her.
I am gagging.
It's foul. This is not smooth.
That's
It's
like
chunky
milk,
milk.
right?
It's chunked, yeah.
And we'll press
We're
the
gonna
today
drink
as I
milk
laugh at
ever
her.
again.
Well, you
As a-
shouldn't. It isn't good for cats.
I'm not a
Yeah, I would
cat.
say that.
I know, but I couldn't resist.
But she says that.
I know, I couldn't resist.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
It was
There-
real
Crack
bad
the
because you
door.
felt it all over your face. Various consistencies of texture.
She is retching.
And also a bucket on your head.
Yeah, I throw the bucket away.
Bucket could be useful. I'll take the bucket.
As you throw the bucket, you just realize where you were throwing it to has a fine stack of plates that are end to end. So we're not sitting
No,
flat,
oh, no,
we're
no,
sitting
no,
upright.
No, I would have thrown it out the house.
Well, then
I'm not letting it be in the house.
All right, well then you see that structure. It is fine, delicate, artistic-looking plates and crockery, all stacked on top of each other in a tower upright. Incredibly well balanced. And it goes from floor to ceiling.
Was somebody trying to trap the house?
Seems that way.
That's no trap.
It certainly deters people.
Stacked plates is just kind of strange.
Do you continue to
Oh.
go inside?
Yes.
You don't want to get the magic stuff first? Huh.
Well,
She's
I'm figuring
intrigued.
I'll clear this house while you clear that house.
Okay, well, this one up north has the magic stuff. Let's go up here first then. Fred?
With yourself feeling a bit more alert after the milk
Alright.
dunking, you do start to take in a few things quickly with your passive perception investigation. 2 of the chairs sitting at the table, you can see that there are fine little gaps in the legs. One person was going to topple forward, one person going to topple back if they sit in those. the shoes that have been set aside by the oven in order to warm up for later, the shoelaces are utterly entwined. And you're pretty sure there's a bit of mud inside one of the boots.
Is this just the Practical Joker house?
Is there a name outside the door?
Yeah,
What's the name?
Arvinson.
All right. The Arvinson household. Apparently, they like a good joke.
You also notice there is a tripwire set up into the kitchen area.
That's definitely all those plates.
I carefully step around the tripwire.
Yeah, it's no bother now that you can see it.
Yeah.
Do you root around? Do you check for anything?
Yes.
There is
I'm trying to,
Yeah, on the table
and
there is
I'm searching for traps the whole time too.
Yeah, there is some crockery on the table set out for dinner, but there's no food on the table, of course.
Yeah.
And there is a bubbling over. Well, it's ceased bubbling, but you can tell it has frothed over pot on the stove.
Well, this is interesting. Is there anything in like the cabinets, or is this all just food?
I'm so glad you started opening cabinets.
I figured.
Give me a dex save with disadvantage.
$16.
Unfortunately, it's quite a widespread trap, hence the disadvantage. So you come away with just your face powdered in flour. You manage to get away from the rest of it, but just a bag collapsed open.
Uh-huh. I hate these people. Why? I keep angrily trudging.
Deeper into the house?
Yep.
Yeah, now if you angrily trudging, you're a little bit less cautious. And as you wheel around a blind corner, strength save.
Oh boy.
Yours rolling real well, though. Again, more of that sticky goo right across the threshold.
What is this? Who does this to their house? And I'm shouting
Listen.
loud enough you all from outside can hear this.
It's clearly the Arvinsons.
Something answers you. Not in English,
Oh.
but there's a grunting sound as you see in the bedroom. A pig pokes its head up from the bed. And then goes back to
Oink,
sleep.
Oh, hello, Piggy.
Buckthorn helpfully calls out, "Have you found a survivor?
I found a pig.
Ask him what's happened."
Technically a survivor.
He's a pig. I don't speak piggies.
That's rude.
Can you talk to animals?
Did you even ask if it spoke common?
Mr. Pig, do you speak common?
How's it going?
Wait, did it actually answer?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. You live here.
I do now. This is nice.
Wait, the pig talks. Maybe it just knows speak with humanoids.
Okay, where were
What's
you here
its
when
name?
everybody went away?
Do you have food?
We have food if you answer questions.
I kind of want the food first.
We need to make sure that we have answers first.
Does the
mean,
pig look handsome?
In
You
a,
already
Were
have
you-
a pet.
in a piggy way. He's got a defined chin. You know,
I will
good
dig
flanks.
some snacks out of my pocket and share them with the pig.
You are a good man. Thank you very much. You almost lose a hand, but you know he does pull himself back beforehand.
I also offer a couple berries to my mouse.
It
Were
happily,
you here
greedily
when-
picks him up.
when the
And you
town was
don't know where he
attacked?
got the sausage from, but he's eating it now.
You're eating sausage in front of a pig. He's watching
It's a beef
intently.
sausage.
He realizes what he's doing, like after he takes his first bite, puts the sausage away.
You don't want to share?
Maybe something else.
Look
Goes in his
nice.
pocket again.
Look real nice.
Oh God, what have I done?
It's a
You
pig.
can really eat anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not gonna complain, that's for sure.
They're not like cows, are they? If I feed a pig, it doesn't go crazy.
Oh, it will. It definitely will. It's bad.
Oh
to
no,
It
yeah.
just won't, it just won't care
Yeah,
at all.
Maybe something else. I find it like I have like a slice of an apple. I give it a slice of an apple. After
You are the
after my
best
pocket.
guy ever. Thank you. Man, that is good.
Okay.
It's rolled
so-
out of bed and just is sitting in front of you or an ace. It's about this.
I
It's
bet
taller
this
than
worm
you,
is
honestly.
Thrilled by what's going on right now.
As it's sitting down, it's pretty much taller than you. It's
I'm looking up at this pig while feeding it.
Okay, so let's cover the important stuff. Were you here when the town was attacked?
oh, she's so loud.
No,
if you
right?
want more food, you have to answer the questions.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Was that
Where am I?
a town?
You're in your house, Mr. Arvinson.
I don't think that's my name.
It says it on the door.
Oh, must be then. Yeah, I live here now.
Now, you didn't live here before, right?
I had a lovely little mud place. Nice lean-to. Didn't have a roof though, but it was as good as this. It was a nice roof.
Do you remember how you got here?
No. I saw you. Did you bring me here?
No. So you didn't set the traps in here.
What?
You didn't even know there were traps in here.
Is there food in here?
Not really good food now.
There's something here as he just pushes past you or an ace and starts walking into the kitchen.
It's burned.
You hear the clatter of the pot. Don't give a fuck.
Have you always been able to talk, or is this new?
Oh, I'm talking.
You are talking, yes.
Neat.
So this is a new thing.
Probably. I made noises before. Maybe you just understand me now.
No, I'm pretty sure that you talking is going to be new then.
Is it?
So
That's neat.
you don't remember anything about any place being attacked or anything?
Oh, there's more of you. Do you guys have food? As he just starts walking out among you.
We understand what the pig says?
Yeah, you all do.
Yeah, talking pig.
Hi.
Hi.
I can smell food on you.
I guess I can share some. Hand move it a fish.
Just chomps it right down. Oh, it's weird. It's nice, though.
I guess you don't usually feed fish to pigs.
Fish. Those grow
Pigs
in the
that live in
ground?
water.
Oh, in the water.
No,
I don't like to go too deep in the water. Oh, it's those
neither.
fast-moving things. Okay. No,
Yes.
I get it.
yes, the meaty things.
I got a big
What if
house
you'd like
now.
a genuine army ration? Probably not.
I give him some hardtack.
He crunches constantly on it. This is not
What?
good
Bad
food.
move.
What if we gave him peanut butter? Would he be like a dog?
Say, have you tried eating this before? I point at the slime, the black stuff.
No.
No!
You monster!
Yeah, sure.
No!
Oh, God.
Which do you point him to? The slippery one or the iced one?
I try to stop the pig. I offer him
Same.
everything in my pockets to stop the pig.
Yeah,
I get my actual meat out.
It
I will
takes.
give him a genuine army ration.
Okay, here's the thing. Being this is a pig, it takes one bit of food in your hand to immediately get his attention, so it's fine, guys.
Yeah.
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 And
Look
I'm
at
just
this food is
looking
okay.
back at
I'm-
Nap like, what are you doing? You
That wasn't a suggestion. That was a question.
He's gonna treat it like a suggestion. You idiot!
It's a talking pig.
Are we sure it's not a human who's been transformed? Yeah, no, it
Remember-
seems like a pig. Actually, yeah, it seems like a pig. It's probably a pig.
Yeah.
I feel like a human would be more vocal.
Well, it depends on how long it's been polymorphed. If it's a polymorph, but they probably wouldn't awaken it afterwards. The point is, it's an awakened pig.
Who would awaken a pig?
It
So
could have been an
loud.
accident with the magic that was going on.
Have you seen anything around other than us?
I just woke up.
Yeah, accident. I had one of those once. It got stuck between the symbols. Oof.
Oh my god. Even I never did something that bad.
Duncan, you realize something as you're gesturing while talking to Ernest? You're not jingling at your belt.
I had 5 gold in there.
You did. You don't now.
My money.
Did the pig eat the gold? Oh no.
Oh wait. I'm gonna go investigate the puddle.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Did the puddle eat my fucking money?
I mean-
Where's my money puddle?
It's a puddle. Slippery as
Uh,
shit.
If I just take a little piece of metal and just drop it in there, does the metal dissolve, sink? What does it do?
Nah, it just sits there. It slides a bit.
Right, because it's slippery stuff.
Yeah, but it seems fine.
Well, I guess I am not going to make any money from this trip.
Any of the rest of you check your coin purses.
I check mine.
You still got your
Yeah.
gold there.
Did I have any money on me? Yeah, I do.
I
so
still have
would
mine.
check.
I mean, you all had 5 gold at least.
Yeah.
Buckthorn,
Yeah.
you have 10 gold in your pouch. Well, in inclusion from what you had before. You guys looted
Okay.
the bodies.
That seems right.
You're pretty
Your
sure
gold's.
Yeah.
It seems your gold was lonely. It's joined mine.
Thought 5 would be enough for them to form a friendship, you know?
Sentence I didn't expect to hear.
That's a neat trick.
Perhaps we broke up a family.
Well, can we spend it? Is it not really spendable anymore?
I mean, I guess as long as you spend it all at the same time, so it goes to the same place. I don't know.
Can I have them on weekends?
I mean, it
The
could
gold
be.
is an inanimate object, guys.
Yeah, and pigs don't usually talk. I think that's gone out the window.
Don't I?
I hand the 10 gold in totality over to Pan, Duncan. Maybe you
Okay.
should look after them.
I'll keep track of them. I'll make sure to earmark some for you.
If they leave your side again, maybe it was just your disposition they disliked.
Okay, I'll keep a tighter grip on them. I'll tie them up nice and tight this time. Make sure the belt or the bag is nice and sealed.
Kinky.
Well, it's possible, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see. I wonder. Is there a third type of goo?
Afternoon, you feel a bit of wiggling on your side. Something's untied your bait bag,
Okay.
and your worms have gotten loose.
I do not like that.
I mean, it's
I
easy enough to
go to
scoop
get-
them around and all, but man, when the fuck did that happen? That was a tied knot.
Hmm. I don't like this. There's something going around here.
The pig is snuffling at you because he sees a meal.
A mealworm, perhaps.
No. Those need to grow into bigger things. You see, I put them in the water, and bigger things come out to eat.
But they are food now.
And there will be more food later.
But that's later, not now.
Here, have another bit of fish.
Fantastic. You're a good man. And then walks away happily.
Alright. Does anyone here have something to find people that cannot be usually seen? Anything that sees invisible things?
No fairy fire, nothing like that.
Yeah, I can cast Fairy Fire, but don't I need like a target? Or can I just?
You target
just
an
try-
area and then hope.
Yeah, you talk in an area.
I
Yeah,
just try.
can-
Sorry.
Ooh.
While that's going
But
on,
where?
I just try yelling out, "For thighs, lately, the elves are gone. You can come out now."
It's an interesting approach. Oh no, did I forget to make a token? I forgot to make a token.
You just see, instead of checking the buildings, he's actually gone over to like the bushes where they might hide.
There's magic in that building above you, by the way. Your name. You might want to
Oh, is that
grab
where
it
it was?
later.
Okay, then yeah, I would do that. So, Fairy Fire, like in this general area.
Let's see if anything responds
And-
first.
Yeah, and why there? Did you see anything there, or you're just throwing that spark?
It's a magic. It's one of the magic buildings.
Yeah,
It's
he,
a lead.
he sensed. Yeah,
Although it was
Shoot.
pickpocketing us over in that area as well.
Actually,
Yeah, let's see if anything responds first.
That's actually an interesting thought. If you cast Detect Magic and someone is going around with invisibility,
No,
would you see
it does
their
not
spell?
work.
Yeah, you need
Only
actually.
only if you're using an item that gives them that's magic and gives them invisibility. I think.
Other magic items wouldn't show up because they'd be made invisible.
So you
So
would
give.
also
So I was doing some things there. Can you mark down what you were doing there, Ernace?
yeah. Let me just.
Probably
He
just
was
outside the
throwing-
front of this building.
Right, you were gonna do it there. Okay. The fairy fire goes off.
Inside the building.
Yeah. The place is lit as fuck, man. You could
Hell
take a few
yeah,
bottles
dude.
of white lightning in there
I mean,
and have
I'm
a
a
great time.
bard. Do I know how to make that tavern lit, or do I make
Yep.
that tavern lit?
Don't forget what we did in fucking Troll Skull with 3 layers of fairy fire in different colors.
Yeah, just everybody turned at once, just bam, bam, bam.
We found that fucking ghost.
Yeah, one incredibly surprised ghost who ran the fuck away.
It got lit up in 3 different colors of fairy fire.
The place was fucking burningly bright radiant.
Everybody had a different color. It was great.
You don't see anything moving around in there.
Seems clear.
Buck forward, your ear does twitch a bit. Something whispers to you. Hey, bud. You from the court?
Yes. What was that?
You from the court?
Well, okay. A question. Like, I was kind of exiled, so
It's up to you and how you answer it. You don't have to be truthful. Unless you're
yes.
oath of a crown.
Which let me double check because I think
Yeah. One of them does say you have to be truthful. The amount of times we had our dwarf paladin say, I can't speak to these people. I can't say anything because I can't lie. It's like, okay, you're
yeah,
listen.
yeah. It's like, so I am oath of the crown. I'm not being so. But the thing is, he thinks he's on a quest. He was told he was on a quest.
Yeah.
He doesn't know he's basically exiled because
Yeah, it's
problem.
the truth in his mind, in his perspective.
Yes.
Not so loud, not so loud.
Yes.
Speak with one with a flower crown here. I'm being on good behavior. I'm not doing nothing. That thing's coming, man. Real bad.
But what happened here?
Don't, guys rock up. One of them waving stick, magic stick. Waves it over one house, everyone fall down. Waves it over another, they fall down. Waves it over that shack with the, that one. You don't go down. You gotta beat him with clubs, drag him out. Sick thing, man. Kinda funny, though. You watch them all topple down. Now I'm bored. I got no one. You guys
And
got a
the
good
one
place?
So the one he was pointing to was the Elvish house.
Well, you don't see him, but he does.
Well,
but you can sort of get the idea of it. Yeah, that's the only house that's different. You vouch for me, huh?
okay.
I'm gonna show myself. You vouch for me? Yeah.
I just nod.
You're gonna tell the truth for me, huh?
Yes.
But man, we got deal. Because
Yes.
I don't want what's coming. And from the bushes emerges this small, little blue dude, foul looking, snaggly,
Ah,
just dripping with goo.
Does it
Hello?
look like the same goo?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is both goose?
Yeah. Yo, hi.
Hail, slimy one.
Are you? I'm Boggle Man.
Well,
Good citizen, did you witness what transpired here?
Yeah, I told you, man. These ones show up in wheels. They wiggle big magic stick. Boom, house fall down. Boom, people in house fall down. Boom, they fall down. As he's just pointing to each of the houses in sequence. And I
and
tell
the
you,
elves didn't.
Let some house not fall down. Yeah.
no, I'm talking about people in. Not talking the full house.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's your
He
name?
nods.
Can you give me your name?
I'm Ernest, and this is the mouse crawls out of his sleeve. This is Peekers.
You look more like an Ernest to me. As he smiles toothfully. Someone made a mistake.
I was about to say,
Oh no.
Ernest, you shouldn't have done that.
He's a friendly guy. He wouldn't think anything of it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Check your
but
sheet.
I know I've made a mistake. Check my sheet, huh? What happened?
Just
Oh.
roll something. We'll be able to see too.
Oh. That's a problem.
What is the problem?
It's close enough.
Uh, thinking.
You got a problem, Ernest? Oh, shit.
You wouldn't.
No, okay. Might give it back if you do something for me.
I say we do it.
I
Good.
just lean over to him. Maybe don't ask him to play a drum.
Did somebody say play a drum?
Oh, man,
He's
I like
not
music.
very good at it.
Well, he is magically assisted now. That could help.
I'm fine with the beat. No. Issue is, there's things coming. I hear them rattling. I am, kind of tuckered. Been doing a bit more than usual. It took a lot to get that pig in the bed. Good one,
Why
though.
did you put the pig in the bed?
Funny, huh?
Why did you
Did it
wake the
always
pig
talk?
up?
Did the pig enjoy it?
What? I mean, sure. Who wouldn't
Taking the
enjoy
pig
bed?
to bed.
Nice bed. Yeah. You get it. Be funny if the farm was still here.
When did the pig start to talk?
Why did that?
Okay. Yeah, good job. He's very friendly.
Thanks. I'm just gonna slink past a few of you here, cause it coming from that way.
Watch the coin pouch, buddy.
Oh, that's
What
right. I got it.
kind?
You like that?
It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
What kind
see?
of beast is coming?
Bones. Hunched over though, a bit like Beast. Walking on two legs though. Bit.
Is this related to the people disappearing?
I don't know, man. I woke up. I started doing my work. You got the bucket on you.
She does not look amused.
Then they take all my people away. I got nothing to do. I don't want to move on. This is a nice place. You see these houses? Look how close they are. I could do all kinds of work here.
Well, we're here to rescue the people.
Yeah? You're doing a good job, man.
We've saved 0 people.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any people left here.
He's just doing
Gotta
that.
try.
He's got his giant open hand just gesturing around the village. You do good work, man. And if you look in that direction, you do see some shapes coming from the distance. Rattling, but beyond that, silence. Waving spiked clubs. Not humane skeletons.
I say let's
know-
take cover and get ready to ambush them.
Yeah. You know, we would have dealt with them even if you hadn't done anything with him.
This time I'm guaranteed though. Ernest there will help good old Ernest here.
And your name was
We're both their names.
Boog?
No, you're Ernest. Suit you, man. I'm Ernest.
Okay.
You keep the
Funny how
rest.
the
I just want
works.
I just want a wee bit. Like I said, I'll give you it back. You no worry. Just, keep me safe. It'll be fine. You got a place with people? I'm getting bored here, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
But in the meantime, can you keep that pig safe?
Oh, no problem, man. You come over here. You're a good lad. I'm great with animals, man. I can make a cow sweet or sour. Just
Yeah,
backs him
good
away.
for you.
Takes
I'm
him
gonna get ready
inside
to
the other
burn some
house.
things.
Be careful, Arvinson.
Oh, that's... he might not be using that name no more.
Does that mean is there an auction for it? Can I bid on it?
I don't know, man. Do you look like an Arvisan?
I look like Ray Donkvinson.
Do you want that name? I can give you that name.
I'll discuss it after the battle.
Now the party has to be very careful of what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's
So,
good not
do
end
you-
badly for me.
Do you take up positions?
Yes.
I want to get on a roof.
I'm going to try to do the same and try to stealthily hide behind a chimney.
Which direction are they coming from?
This away.
Okay, so I'm gonna want to hide hereabouts.
You know, 2 of these houses still have magical items in them.
Okay, do we have time to grab those, or are they really close?
They're really close.
Okay, well, I'll grab them after.
Okay, so you said they're coming from the direction we came?
No.
Well, maybe I'll
Upper
grab this
corner.
one really quick.
Yeah,
I'll grab the thing in here
They're
first.
coming
real quick.
through the
Well,
woods.
Okay.
I don't need a roof. I'll grab the item first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide in this
I'll
kind
go
of
for a
area.
roof.
Bird is
Does
just standing with Buckthorn as arena, just keeps looking in the direction of where the boggle went. What was that?
one of the citizens of the town.
Sure?
He was
And
lucky enough not to be seen by those who had came and absconded with the rest of the inhabitants.
Yeah, Buckthorn.
Speaking of which,
Hmm?
one of them left the sword. Do you think you might need of it?
Oh, unless you want it. Zarina?
Sure.
It does not come out of a sheath.
Another one of these?
This one's a lot smaller.
Another one of these.
Swords that can't be pulled out from something.
Probably needs a command word.
Or it could be a bludgeoning sword. I've
Or
heard
it
about
could
those.
be a trick from our friend over there.
A whacking sword, that'll never catch on. I
It
hear
did-
someone calling me. Someone asking? You want my help? You want my answers?
No, I was just making a comment.
Alright. I'm going back inside.
Good idea.
All right, stay safe.
Okay.
He's just riding on the pig. And Buckthorn, you know what he is. So it's
Mhm.
fine if you want to read on 5e tools and such that there. As a boggle, it is normally just a mischievous prankster. Sometimes a little malicious. Sometimes they don't mind if they cause injuries or kidnap a baby and put them in the attic, that sort of thing. They don't usually like to show themselves at all.
Mhm.
But you're also getting the attitude, this is a different kind of guy. Most you've seen, you've barely seen.
Yeah.
He seems friendly enough, which of course is very dangerous for a Fae.
He did immediately steal Ernest's name. I mean, Ernest's name.
Only so you'd protect him.
Yeah.
We would have done that willingly.
He doesn't
didn't.
know that though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my fault that the rest of these people are fool enough to wear their names on their hearts. Speak them openly.
And yeah, as they
I was
start to
going to
break,
say, if I go straight for this building, do I have time to grab the magic item before the battle starts?
you do.
But I'll
As you-
start the battle in here, I assume.
As you charge in, yeah, you'll be in that house. As you charge in, you realize you remember where it was. Pull open the drawer. It's a spoon.
Yes!
Ooh.
I'm claiming this one for myself, guys. Sorry.
They'll hurt more.
And they push through the dense trees. You finally get a proper glimpse of them, a shot that would not have like a +5 AC. They are gnoll wyverlings. Skeletal gnolls.
There are 20 sides on that die.
Yes, and you rolled 7.
Hey, you've gotten quite a few
Nope.
ones.
I know. I have a +4.
There's actually been
Maybe
a
I rolled a 7
What?
too.
Okay, roll 20. Funny.
7 gang. This initiative has not been great for us as a whole.
Wow, I did not expect that at all. Skellies get the first turn.
What do you mean you
Yeah.
didn't expect that? We've been playing
I
long
really
enough.
didn't expect that.
To be fair, they're quite a distance away.
And let's also get some stealth rolls since you guys want to hide.
Oh boy.
Am I good all the way over here?
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm wearing chain. Nice.
Plus 10.
Yeah, I got to roll my rogue last week. What was your first stealth roll? Oh, a 34.
There you go.
Which is actually really low because we're level 10.
Okay, so disadvantage
I
on
could do
stealth.
so much better.
Yep.
I mean, look at that 19.
I-
That would have been good.
Gotta see what
Yeah,
happens.
but I don't have advantage
Oh.
on it.
You're as bad as Duncan because he keeps bumping into things and pulling drawers.
Yeah, he knew it was a drawer, just not which drawer. But luckily, I'm very far away.
1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, they march in and just start beating the walls and the trees. They just start clubbing randomly now we're here. It's a case of you saw them walk completely peacefully through this clearing and through the other trees, and then they just start laying in around them. And then the second wave also moves into place. Buckthorn.
I share glances of like, apparently they're not attacking us. Just kind of
Oh, well,
wonder.
I mean, undead are kind of dumb. They were told to attack the village, and there's no one
They're
around,
attacking.
so they just defaulted to burning the place. I mean, gnolls tend to and put places down to the ground, so no people, I guess they...
I just shrug and like
I don't know.
walk out into the open.
Oh, the moment you show yourself, they turn.
And start chucking spears at them, or the lance, javelin.
Yes, you get them with flowers.
FTD sends their regards.
The fuck does that mean?
Ah, yes, florist. What was FTD's an abbreviation for?
There's
It
a
was-
game called From the Depths.
No, it was like a florist network that you could order flowers to specific grocery stores. It was like before 1-800-Flowers and the internet and
I
everything
guess like
else.
floral transport department?
I don't know. The joke is dead now.
Like the flowers.
Like my soul.
That is actually a miss.
Well, let's try again.
That's a hit. 10, and it just shears off so many bones. Like, you suddenly realize these are all pretty fucking busted up. Every one of these looks like they've been through quite a bit. There's not much left of this one standing. You actually see it like sort of bending and twisting like one of those wire toys. As a lot of supporting structure is gone, it's just a negative energy holding it together. There we go. Also, do any of you want to have Fern go on your turn specifically?
Doesn't matter.
Should do one of the 7s, I think.
Alrighty. Subtle Storm then.
Okay.
Unless you've got any more movement, Buckthorn?
No, I was gonna just stand out here to draw them towards us.
Okay. Which is
Actually,
hilarious. Because it's like, to walk up the Buckthorn, they all just surround the halfling.
But he's hidden. Clearly, he'll get the drop on them.
Until
That's a
they trip
perfect
over
plan.
him. Who are you shooting?
This one.
That one will probably be a bit of an angle, so
Oh, well then I'll hit the.
yeah. That's an easy hit for that one. And you get your sneak attack. Not that it matters, actually, because it had 2 HP left.
Okay. So then, yeah, the second one would be the one that I can see.
Still standing, but again, just dusted and shattered in so many places.
And then I just floop right back to where I was. I'm a huge fan of hit and run.
Cowardice, yes, I understand.
Survival.
There's more rattling, more bones emerging from a different direction now.
Ooh.
And again, they just start wailing on the fences, on the doorways. Tonkin.
Oh, he already stole my name.
No, you're Donkin.
Eh. Okay, so can I actually get a clear shot? Is there any windows I could get a clear shot at these guys?
I mean, there is a
through?
tree there on the map, so I imagine no, actually.
Okay, so they're just well.
It
I
just
guess
seems
I
kind
should
of
run out into
reasonable,
the
you
town
know?
square. Yeah, I'll run out into the town square. I think I can get to.
It's a little unsettling because as you're running out, they all just turn to look at you.
Oh, hello. Hey guys, we got more coming from the south and the other entrance. Be aware, or don't.
We know.
I'm just, making sure there's no one else here, though. Of course, you're all hidden. I don't have any good AoEs. I didn't take fire. I should have taken fireball. I know I should have taken fireball.
Yes.
It's not required.
But I will actually. I'll throw up a wall of sand here in between those and here.
Where's my paint tool? Let's see. So your sandy wall here.
Actually, I'll put it a little bit further. I'll actually put it on these guys right here for now.
Sort of like this.
Yeah, just so they're gonna have a hard time.
All right,
moving
I'll put it on
forward,
the front
basically.
ones in.
Okay. Don't want to block line of sight for next turn, but I want them to be slow. Because they're gonna hit me.
They might. Who knows? Any further movement?
I can get 5 more, so I'll move there.
Zarina.
Oh boy. Engage the Witherling. Yep. Yep, that hits.
As a blatant hit. And you just bash it apart. Utterly.
All right. Let's see. 4.
And Fern's going to try and use her sling on one across from her.
16 hit. Oh, well, it's 14.
Yeah, that hits.
7. But he was
Again.
already injured, so I think that's enough.
Yeah. To be fair, Fern also managed to put the skull away of one of them.
Nice.
With one sling bullet.
And bonus to drop my echo about there.
Okay. I need to do something about that echo. Keep forgetting.
Upside down, Zarina?
Let's see. Do I have a spare token? I mean, I do have a spare Zarina, actually, from a previous scene. I'll just tilt this one, yeah. There we go.
Thank you. That's my turn.
Alright. Ernace.
Isn't it Ernest?
No, it's Ernace. As he goes deeper inside to hide underneath
These
the bed.
bushes, do they obstruct vision?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can poke yourself out to look, though.
I go in this bush here, and that one there. There will be a twong.
And sadly, the twong sails off.
That's all I got for now.
Mm-hmm.
But may as well try to shoot the crossbow once.
Yep. There's a whooshing in the air.
I tried.
No, not from you.
Wait, whooshing.
Whooshing. It rolled like shit.
Yeah, I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
It mentioned a bigger skeleton.
As something sails through the air and then crashes down.
Matchstick!
Oh God.
I'm gonna sweep your head on the ground and light you up, boy.
You're not gonna do anything, because I'm gonna set you on fire and eat you, you motherfucker.
It's his turn still.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not dead yet.
Yet.
Yeah, that's I should have taken the mage armor.
You don't have shield?
Actually, I do have gain deflection. Does this apply? Yeah, I can give a +2 range. So I one of those hits.
Which one? Does the
The
plus
bite,
2
bite.
matter?
I can get to 16 on the 15. So just
Okay.
the bite.
Just the bite. Max damage.
Wow. I need to stop making enemies.
Yes, that'd be advised.
He was actually following you for a while.
Yeah.
Just
And I
draws his
separated myself from the party.
just draws his head back with a grin. You taste as good as your shit talk. Fucking horrible.
Yeah. It's because I'm overcooked.
Afternoon.
That was a really bad comeback.
Oh wait, hang on. Is the wall concentration? Yes, it is.
Let's see. I can probably make that. I mean,
Yeah.
potentially.
You just gotta be a 10. Yeah, well done.
I'm never sure with context.
Alright. I guess I will have to come to the rescue of Wick Boy.
It's not required.
I could die here.
Ah,
Buckfoot's right there. Or Buckthorn.
the 22 hits probably the 14.
The 22 hits, the 14 doesn't.
Alright. That is 12 force. And
Yeah, you pull a
the
10, don't
Wiggler
you?
does not hit. What?
And you pull it towards you?
Yes, I do.
There we go. And no, the 11 doesn't hit either.
Yeah. Do I actually have it? Anything
You
for
never
it?
gave me a
Yeah.
token for it.
Yeah, I'll have to see about that. In the meantime, it will be just a circle. And I will stay on the roof for now, and that will be my turn.
Well, hang on, let me just disable the roll cam for a second so I can look at my tokens, because I do have a spell effect one that will do the job. Because there's nothing better than... Let's see here. What would do well for it? Of course, your tentacle is out.
I accept that.
It is a good
but
sheep.
I cannot control it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just have to set the permissions.
Yeah.
There we go. Just for the hell of it, all players. It's simpler than
Nice.
scrolling down a list. Alrighty, any movement?
No, I will stay right here on the roof.
Alright, so let's see here. Sand wall. Well, considering how stupid these ones are, they just continue bashing. Oh no, hang on, it was the top bunch, not the bottom bunch.
Yeah, 2 AC, 2 initiative.
Actually, I forgot which one are they. Did I put them in Grateful Undead or the Horde? Or are they on Easter Axis? Hang on. Deep-a-doo, deep-a-doo. I think I must have put them in the Hairy Horde then. Yes, here we go. 13 misses the echo. A 20 hits it, though.
Yep.
So it's popped. They continue marching up. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go for the bigger target. But I think a 15 misses Arena.
It does.
Also, let me just double check here. Oh, I'm pretty sure they only get one attack. Noel Wiverling. No, they get two. Okay.
Neat.
Yeah, they get a bite and their club. I just had to make sure there because it's been a while since I looked at their stat block. So that'll be free bite attack. So one for Ernest, two for Zarina.
Nope.
There's a 14 hit Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest is hit.
For free piercing. They dig in deep.
Yipe.
Or Peepers could block it for you.
No.
Where is your pet mouse?
I would die for peepers.
You will. You fucking will. Buckthorn.
What's going on with the sheep here?
That
sheep
is
is,
Afternoon Nap's tentacle.
Okay.
He's able to summon one as a warlock of the deep.
Fathomless Warlock.
Yeah, a wriggler basically.
Well, seeing the east well covered, it's a javelin at the manticore.
Mm-hmm. That's it. You go on there, brave Sir Knight. Bombastic man.
Did that do the damage properly?
Yeah. Just the
Really
least
bad roll.
damage it could. You got a follow-up?
Yeah, I'm going to rush it and actually stab it with the pike as well.
Hmm? Boing. That is a miss.
That doesn't miss. Yep.
Subtle.
I think that was too Satal.
Yep. Also, Ernest, Zarina, you really get a good look now. This is kind of pathetic how these look. There is barely a bone on these guys that has not been cracked, broken, or is just missing. This is before you hit them.
No, not the strongest of looking undead.
Is it a clear line of sight for the one to Ernest is right from me?
It's a little bit of cover because of a tree.
How about now?
I mean, you could just step out here. You're still up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
Hey, you've been doing well on those.
Not so much on that, huh?
On the bright side, she gets to roll her sneak attack a second time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You killed it, but still.
There we go.
Nice.
And then for the
Instead
one
of a
to
4-3, it's
Ernest's
a 6-1.
right.
That's a
I
hit.
think 10 hits. Oh. Nope.
Yeah, four. Well, you wouldn't have advantage. Never mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's why I said a 10 hits. Okay. That doesn't. Oh.
Anything else from you?
Oh. Back up.
Yep, there we go. It's time for the second batch. Who, as said, just wail on the fucking furniture around them. They don't see anyone, so they just keep hitting. Duncan.
Hey, Buckdoran, can I let you handle this guy for a minute while I go check for something inside?
Oh, you just run like a little bitch.
You know what? Fuck you and the fucking manticore wings that you fucking flew in on. You fucking
Fucking show me!
I explode with swords. They're
Oh,
fiery
no.
swords. Yes.
It takes some manner of damage. Oh, you
that?
wound me so.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. But
This
there's a
is
bigger
real
sword,
on
and it's on
point.
fire.
Using swords instead of fire.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna use a fire sword next. You just fucking wait until
You
about
can't
6
even
seconds
work
from
a
now.
theme, match boy.
Oh, well I have an ice spell actually that I haven't prepared, but I could use if I was prepared. Fuck you.
Anyway, after the shit talking. You don't get to use that.
No, if it was prepared, it's
Any further
example.
movement?
No, actually I can move. I can stand here. I assume, right, on
Yeah.
the side of the fence.
Okay, Serena then.
All right. Gonna punch some more gnolls.
Mhm.
That hits.
I don't think you can do less damage.
Yep.
Oh, you can!
Yeah.
You did in
What I
fact
do-
not kill them. Which one did you punch?
One right in front of me.
Okay. He is at 2 HP.
Not anymore, he ain't.
Not anymore.
Hey, moved up one.
That would have killed him in one.
Right? I think Ernest has got this one.
He might.
I hate that you have that much confidence because we all know the answer.
Go on, Ernest.
You got a new name, you got this?
Be the man that the boggle thinks you can be, by which I mean Ernest.
You're you're so dumb. You're stupider than I am right now.
Holy shit, you wrecked him, man!
Hey, max damage.
Well,
It's still safe.
And never mind.
maybe I should have just. Oh,
Now, to be fair, your dice were good. Just
yeah,
Corvus rolled a little bit better.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome to your life. I'm a little bit better.
I'm gonna go down now.
Anything further? You got a bonus action, you got your movement.
No, I think I'm good. Well, you know what? Wait, is Force March a bonus action?
Where's my notes on it?
I can't remember. Let me check.
Yeah, bonus action. However, I want you to read the second bit as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're dead.
Yeah.
They're undead.
Despite the thriller video, undead do not have a sense of rhythm.
Yeah, no, I just forgot that the null. Yeah, or whatever.
okay.
Yeah. So now I got nothing.
I mean, you could always use it on Zarina if you want, or someone else. Oh shit, I forgot to have Fern move. I can involve her to maybe help you out.
I mean, do we really need? Yeah. I'm gonna use it to let. Can Subtle Storm? Subtle Storm's close enough, right?
You can have her walk off the shack, yeah.
Oh no, she. Well. Oh no, it's on their turn, right? They get extra movement, isn't it?
No,
It
no,
says
it's
reaction,
user action to do it now.
Oh. Oh,
which
that
is why
changes
it's
things.
that's why it's funny for like clips. But
Yeah, then I'll
be walking anywhere.
then I will let Zarina. You know, I can handle this one. I'll tell Zarina to go help with the other ones.
Right.
So that does use up a bardic inspiration dice.
I am aware.
Yeah.
But that'll get her to the other side of the battlefield.
Well, 15 feet.
When does Fern go?
She just went. She goes on your
Oh,
turn
okay.
usually, but I
Oh
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, he just moved.
I
He
rolled
just
a
forgot to
one. I
move her.
see.
Yeah. So you can use your reaction now, Zarina, to move 15 feet without any attacks of opportunity.
Oh, I will definitely do as such.
As he strikes up his drums, and you just feel compelled to march. Very orderly. It's a bit weird, though, because it feels sort of like a charm effect, because you do it in a very, like, militaristic method of movement. It's not your normal gait. But a nice little beat.
Yeah.
There is a
He's really-
seething anger in the Manticore right now, Donkin.
He's really
I
getting
got your
good at
ass.
using the drum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real inspiring. But yeah, he's staring you down.
I beat my chest. Yeah, come on.
Gonna burn you
Okay.
at both ends later, bitch.
What if? Fuck you.
And he disengages, taking flight over the building and then settling down.
He's out of sight now, but
Well, he's out of sight to a few of you.
I could get back in sight.
You could. Afternoon nap.
Alright, so the Manticore is no longer targetable, I assume.
Not by you right now.
Alright. Well, the halfling still has an unwanted companion. Let's see if I can remove that one.
Just enough. Well, where's the... Nah, you don't get the one, so you donked it, in fact.
Alright.
And you finish it off.
Yeah, good. And...
It's hilarious, because the crit would have killed it.
Just.
Wait, can I move it?
It
Let's see
would
how
count as
far-
blinded because of the wall of sand.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how... Up to 30 feet, yes, so... I can move it in between them. I wasn't sure if I could move it 20 or 30 feet. So... I guess this one gets... possibly... a hug.
Yeah, 18's a hit.
And that's 7 cold.
Yep. It's a hefty hit. Again, these ones are all kind of messed up. There's bites, there's claws, there's chunks missing. Some of them don't even have a jaw.
Ah. They look fucked up, but in the meantime there's something else. Duncan, you make the wrong kinds of friends.
I personally think I make mostly enemies, but I thought you guys were my friends, so that's a cell phone.
We are your friends.
And he just insulted all of you.
I was being sarcastic.
And so am I.
You're not very good at this.
Ernest,
I mostly
you're
talk
fine.
shit and get hit.
Is it shit talking what you do?
It seems to work.
Buckthorn. As yeah, they just... The last one around you, Ernest, just swings and misses.
Well, that wall's still in place.
Mm-hmm. Blinding you as well.
And it
Well.
goes all the way across.
There's
Or is it
There's a
open?
gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's up to you to specify, man.
Yeah, it's there's definitely like this yard is not covered. It's just the
Okay.
road. Just to block their sight mostly.
And it's working.
Well, since everything else is currently taken care of,
It's real fun, lulling the party into a false insecurity. This is a really easy fight. They think this is how it's going to be for the whole campaign. They don't know.
Manticore doesn't seem too easy.
I don't
You
trust
slaughtered a
anything, I
bunch of
have
them
trust
without a
issues.
wound. Except
Yeah.
you.
This guy's definitely coming back later,
Except
though.
you got fucked up.
Yeah.
A few more levels, a few more fights, you'll level up. You'll become a legendary Manticore.
It will learn to cast spells. It will cast Fireball.
You absolutely
Duncan.
obliterate the Wyverling beside you.
What's the reach on the pike? Let's
10 feet. It has reach, doesn't it?
let me double check.
Pretty sure it does. It's a two-handed long weapon. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll use my second attack on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, never get hit.
Not as good, but still.
Consistent.
Triple
That's what you got.
sevens.
It's still up, but just about.
Okay.
Subtle storm. Bernace is surrounded by busted bones. While the beat goes on, man. The beat goes on.
And on and on and on.
All of you at home sitting at your video scopes, yeah, the beat goes on, man. The beat goes on.
I forgot to unmute. Does a 15 hit?
Yes. And your sneak attack, that should do it. As you put one right through its skull and shatters it. Thankfully, no fluids, no nothing or effluence to get on you, Ernest. Just a dry
I
bone.
want to jump over to here.
Yeah, go ahead. Dex save.
I figured.
Oh no, not
Mr.
for
Marku-
not for a reason you.
Mr.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you managed to just you see the shine. You realize, oh, that's not the tar, and you quickly spread your feet a bit as you get past the puddle.
that could have been deadly.
It's where a man puts his tools. It would have been funny. Whole box slide off. Maybe hit person below it. Fine.
Yeah.
And I see that one.
Just about, yeah. An 18 does hit.
I'm too bad.
You donked it.
Bonus action to hide.
Oh no, what am I doing? You didn't donk it. No, that's the crit you didn't get.
Yeah.
It has
That's
free
what I
HP.
got.
You were better off not critting.
Yeah, you did it worse. The turn of what's left of them. And now they actually have a target.
I use bonus action hide.
Yeah, they're not looking at you.
Oh,
They don't care.
yeah.
This one finally makes its way out.
Oh, hello.
Let's double check here. Nope. There we go. So now an assortment of attacks for Buckthorn. So, 3 bony jaws, 3 withered clubs. You got hit
So
once
one-
out of 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird they
Oh.
make you list the attacks too, because they're exactly the same stat.
I'll be right back. Gonna restart Discord. It's showing negative connection.
Ooh, okay. 4 damage on the bunny. As you can see, they have exacted a hefty toll upon you all.
Oh yes.
Somehow, Donkin once again is the only man to take proper damage in a fight.
Somehow is not really. Of course, we know how.
I suppose this one would actually dash to get to you, but it can't attack.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Yay.
3 green bars instead of 3 gray ones.
Good.
Because I was like, why is it so quiet? Oh, there are the rolls. Oh, it's me.
Yes, we're just pointing out that, 4 damage on Buckthorn, a couple of points of damage on Zarina. The only one is ever to get injured in a fight, Duncan.
Yeah.
No, I think only my Echo's taken damage.
I thought they scuffed you once. Oh well, doesn't matter if it didn't. The important thing is that Duncan got bit. So what you up to now,
Duncan's
Whizboy?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the wall of sand for now. Because I have a cool spell that I'm gonna use right now.
Mhm.
And it's concentration, so I wanna whack the fuck out of this skeleton. And so melee spell attack is +6, so did not put this in.
Probably should have programmed this beforehand.
Yeah.
You just hit.
Yes.
With all your magical talent, you just managed to strike it.
Oh, it was so bad.
That was terrible.
Oh, I should have killed it immediately.
I mean, hey, it's dusty. It's shaking apart.
I did put this in.
Huh.
That would have been way better.
Except
Well,
it
not
wouldn't
much,
have hit.
actually. It wouldn't have killed it.
It wouldn't have hit.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go around him.
Okay. End of the trees. You're standing in a bush with a flaming sword. That's a great idea.
Okay, I'll stand slightly to the side of the bush.
All right, Zarina, you're up.
All right. Yep, that's handled there. Just make sure here. Within 15 feet.
And Fern will hop the fence to help out Sir Hoppity. I mean, you can always just summon your Echo and punch with it.
Yeah. Right here. Boom. And I can move it 30 feet. Yeah.
Donkin, you were literally closer.
Yeah, but he got this.
Do you got
My
this?
only weapon's a concentration weapon.
You got this.
Yeah, he got this.
Yeah. Who you punching?
Okay. Let's see. First, I will attempt to just thin the herd.
Gotcha. Yep, that's smashed.
Okay, and then we'll try to hopefully thin it some more. Nope.
Almost.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
You could always action surge if you want.
True.
But that means you're unlikely to get the use of your second attack. You're out of movement for your clone.
Actually, action surge comes back in a short rest, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then yes, I will use my action surge.
Yep.
I will use my free item interaction to draw my light crossbow.
Are you sure? Because he's currently here.
I draw my light crossbow.
Okay.
And I use one of the attacks I get to shoot at the one near Donkin.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You guys need to restring your crossbows like Kelmorn did.
Yeah.
It only works once, and then you have to do it again.
I know, it's fucking annoying, man. It's like a wind-up.
Yeah. But,
The Echo can still attack, and it misses as well.
Well done.
To be fair, she has
Yeah.
been
Dude,
absolutely
nice.
brutalizing these.
I
Nice.
tried. I tried to help.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yep,
You
that's
did
my
help.
turn.
You took out one. Ernace. Correction, Ernest. Because Ernace is doing nothing right now. You do hear some breaking crockery inside the house.
This one here. You'd look prettier as a cow corpse. One that can't move because you're already a corpse.
I,
They're some really wise skeletons.
They're not. They're -2.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Good luck, Donkin.
I got this.
They're just not paying attention to you.
And the manticore fucks away off into the sky.
okay.
Well, that problem resolved itself. Good.
Should have gone after him. I knew it. I knew I should have gone after him with the fucking meteors.
Nap.
All
What?
right. Duncan got this.
I can't donk it from this distance.
That'll be a kill.
First this one, and then this one.
Yep, both smashed apart.
All right. I guess I can help a little bit.
Can it move that
And
far?
move the 30 feet.
Alright. And it's
6
finished
gold.
off. We are out of initiative. The Wyverlings have been held off, although a lot of fences have been broken.
I shake my sword at the sky and yell, Manticore!
Fuck you! He's still he's still able to roar at you.
I will carve your turkey breast with this here heated knife.
Suck my dick, Candle Boy!
This is an over.
You feel the cold, slimy tentacle patting your shoulder. I think you got it. He got it too. You can stop yelling now.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Tentacle. I didn't know you had ears.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna kill you!
Stop it!
Wow, what is over there?
Yeah. The tentacle tries to grab him by the arm or ankle to pull him back.
Firebolt him. Keep on firebolting him. He's gone. He's out of range. I don't care. I'm gonna shoot firebolts into the sky.
To be fair, there's a few horrible just falling spikes that are falling clear short of a homestead being flung back.
We're just both shooting at each other from out of range. 120 feet isn't far enough.
And you get a moment to
feel
catch
like
your
Donkin
breath.
needs this.
I guess it's at least a nice light show.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Donkin
pretty
does know how to
fun.
do fire, if nothing else.
Pretty fun, man. Very nice, very nice job. You do well, Ernest. There you go. Consider it a
Let's add
gift
some
from
blue
me,
bolts to
man.
that.
Hmm?
I'll add some blue bolts to the fire bolts.
Violence.
I mean, there's no need to roll. There's nothing to shoot at.
Yes, I know.
He's just firing for funds.
But yes, Ernest, you've got your name back.
I think it's around time to end, though.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Just giving you guys a chance to wind down.
Yeah.
That was fun. I like
Just-
shooting at manticores.
Because, Duncan, you've now got a magic spoon.
I've tried their cereal once. Wasn't that good?
And there's still some magic object in the house above.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
identify those next time.
Have you considered not making enemies with all of the people we fight?
That's a manticore.
You got a point there. That is Manticore. They're nasty.
Hmm?
The act
Which
of
is why we
fighting
probably
usually
don't want
makes
one
enemies of
fighting us
people,
out.
though.
Yeah. If you're fighting something, you make enemy of them. Brave Sir
Gotta kill
Knight,
'em so
speak
they
the
don't come
truth.
back.
You can stand with him. He serves the flower crown.
Probably couldn't wear that. On account of the flaming hair.
Yeah, what kind of you, man? You're like Quicklin, but
You're not.
stretched.
Yeah, I'm tall. They told me I should play Bad Get Ball up in where I came up. Silly game though. Would never play that.
And with that important statement and history of Donkin's character and his background, we will end tonight's session. he could not play basketball well.